Hmm?
I said that's gonna be hard to move one person.
Oh, he murdered the same place?
No.
No, that's our previous murder.
Yeah.
You've got to move away from police.
Yeah, but one can't really. But
Yeah. Which I will have to read into the rules on that one. Actually, right. Well,
yeah.
We'll figure it out.
yeah, that one's gonna be awkward.
Can't.
You know what? I'm gonna see if I can.
Can't.
I'm gonna see if I can make your life easier.
67 or 82. Oh no, you two
You can't.
can't. 67 can. She can move to 67. Can she not?
She could move to 67.
Okay,
that's
so
right.
that's like the only one.
Yeah. But then we move there and then...
But you know what? So the track moves to 2.
You're murder. Oh, yeah.
I'm not murdering somebody. I'm choosing to wait. Well, let's see if I can make your life easier by see if I can get rid of this guy. Oh, that's actually a policeman. Okay.
See, we were smart.
So now you guys move. Oh, sorry. You guys moved the wretched before I moved the pawn, but
Okay, well...
yeah.
And
So
you
that
don't
one
know.
moves to 67 because that's the only available option.
Yeah. Okay. I know where I want her to go.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're waiting on murdering.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I know what I want for with her.
Okay.
Because she can do that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Here or here. 48 or 28. I'm gonna recommend 48.
Okay. So that's all the wretched moved. I have made my decision. That's that policeman.
Okay. Red. Bell. Boop.
And then return to phase 5. I'm choosing not to murder anybody. The wretched moves.
Okay.
And the track moves.
So we move the girls again.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, well, it's your best option. I would. I like 126 better. That's it. Right?
Could I please see the one near 117 at the far side? The furthest one from me, please. Blue. There's actually an officer there.
Yep.
Track moves ahead by 1. I choose not to murder anybody, and the wretched move.
It's frustrating when you get them into a spot where you're happy with. You can ask me verbally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which one?
I like 101 better. No, she can't do that. Mm. So you can't do that. Can't do that.
Can't do that.
So
That. Yeah.
I'd like here better. Which ones have moved? This one's moved.
Yeah. Where was that one?
We haven't?
No.
Have they all been done now?
I believe so, yes.
Okay, good.
Okay, I choose not to murder anybody.
Mhm.
Oh no, we moved the wretched, so now I have to pick one. I'm gonna pick the one near the crime scene, please.
You're not having
Okay.
much luck this time.
I am and I am. I'm not. I know they're all policemen. That helps. Yeah, okay. So we'll go with that. And then it continues. It goes back to 5. I choose not to murder anybody. The counter goes up by 1.
Which goes to 5.
Which means after this one, I have to murder somebody. Or I lose the game. Which, yeah, you're going to make the choice. So now the wretched move.
Okay.
Okay. Just look at it for a minute. I'm going to just double check this part. That's what I thought, that this would be associated wrong again.
There we go.
Yay.
This is not the one that I got in the mail. The one I got in the mail will be playing next weekend when I'm not burnt out. And next weekend is actually my 34th birthday, so we figured we'd make a bigger deal that way.
As a birthday gift.
Mm-hmm.
We're actually looking forward to it. I haven't even picked it up yet. We're probably going to pick it up on Monday. Oh no, we can't because it's probably closed.
Mm-hmm.
Stupid post office.
Then it'll be Tuesday.
I'll pick it up Tuesday before all my appointments and stuff, or between my appointments or something. It is very similar to Fury of Dracula, and similar to there's one that they did on. I don't know if it was Tabletop that they did it on, or some other show, but there's another hidden bad guy one where it's based off of a horror movie. The idea is you're at a summer camp.
Like Friday the 13th.
Yeah, it's like I think it's called like the last Friday night is what they call it, I think.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure. So Connery is playing Jack the Ripper. We have a giant map of London. And the idea is Scar and I are playing the police and Connery's playing the murderer, and then the white pawns these guys or
These little
or these.
things.
These are potential victims. Those are the real victims once he, reveals. So we'll see what's going on.
So
The letters haven't come up. Oh, the letters are to make the police move.
ooh,
The letters are my backup. When you're placing these dots, I can say, no, I don't like that dot.
Mm-hmm.
And there's one other weird one, which has only a very, very, very specific and unique effect. It's from the Jack the Ripper scenario, where a specific location was mentioned for the police to be, and they went there.
That one's easy.
and I think this one's fairly. No. Yeah.
You can't be at 58. Or 85, sorry, my
So I
brain's
can't do that
reversing
one.
them.
Can't do that one, but I can do that one or that one.
Yes. Is the video and audio better this time? Okay, point. Because
Sorry, is it 24 or 26?
I like 24 better.
Okay. No, I lost one.
62.
So we're just gonna go back and forth.
Yeah, because I like where it is.
Yeah.
Connor's like, that makes sense. He's like,
Yeah.
yep.
So now I get to investigate a square. And I'm going to choose the one near 99, 100. Just work my way back. And that's a fake.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, to murder at this point.
Yes. So that means one of those three are real.
Good, so I had to reboot, that's all. That's weird.
So this one goes
Given
away.
the laptop hasn't been turned on all weekend, I'm not really sure why it decided to be a butt, but I'm sorry it was being a butt. I'm finding YouTube streaming very finicky. I mean, it works well when it works well. When it doesn't, it's for like a
very-
weird reason.
Yeah. So the 99, 100 symmetry is gone.
Yeah, that was a fake. That was our fake.
Yep.
I think we made some good choices, given what we knew. And that's the thing, is so that's why this is actually interesting.
Mm.
Is in the first round you're like, I don't know what I'm doing, because we don't know.
Yeah.
Because the murder hasn't happened yet.
Yep. And we're
Hello. Yay, there's peoples.
Yay.
Welcome to... We're about midway through Jack the Ripper terrorizing the city.
Yeah, Connor's playing Jack the Ripper. Mostly because he's more capable at playing that kind of role.
So... Do I risk it now and save it for double murder night? Or do I...
Ooh.
This is very tough.
Hi, Sash.
Or do I go for something? I'm actually at a very much a crossroads of what do I do.
We actually made it somewhat hard for you for once.
It is very...
Hey!
So I'm in a scenario, do I go for the easy or do I go for the difficult and try to make it back quickly? I'm at a 50-50 sort of standpoint on where I'm going to do things.
Okay. Figured out.
But I think I've got my idea figured out. I'm not... This might be a little bit of table talk against myself later, but I'm saying I'm not going to go for the easiest kill. Here goes nothing. So, the murder has happened, and the murder has occurred here.
Awesome.
Not awesome.
That's
No, I'm happy that we're actually giving you a hard time without us really doing what we're doing. That's actually kind of cool.
Yep.
I was actually hoping it would be that one.
But what Scar and I did, you guys missed this part because it was when we were rebooting the computer, is we sort of figured out by using this guy, like, we know a murder happened here, so he moved this many before he got to his house.
He moved 4.
Yeah, he moved 4 before he got to his hideout, so we're like, okay, this many. So
we're just-
now we have a better idea.
So,
Okay, so the corpse on the sidewalk, the wretched has been removed. Actually, they go to the pawn location over here. Whoa.
murder number 2.
And now we're at alarm whistles.
That's what I thought that it was last Friday.
And alarm whistles exchange with the police officers. Ooh. Yellow is new. And brown is new.
And that's big. We tried to have
Our
a decent
net-
net this
Our
time.
note
Well,
was quite
that's
tight.
the thing. The first time it won't be, and then as we thingy, it's gonna get a bit more nasty.
Okay.
It's actually, I'm gonna say, like, at the beginning, you don't really know what you're doing, we don't know what we're doing, it's balanced. Now it's getting harder for you because we're zeroing in on how many moves it took you to get back, which is actually a helpful piece of information for us.
I think I'm not aware. Not really.
Okay. We'll wait for blindfold time. We'll wait for his blindfold time. For when we put these down, this is the part that it takes a bit of kajiggering.
But we still have
It does, but big dark area is the con fallout. You mean like this little dark shadowy thing over there? Oh.
This is...
Yeah, some parts are a little bit darker than others.
Yeah.
That's where fires have been.
Probably. I mean, this is London in like Jack the Ripper period, whenever that was. I don't quite remember offhand.
I'm like, where's Sherlock in this map?
They probably didn't mark it because this isn't about
Most
Sherlock.
Whitechapel's is probably...
Yeah, and this is true history versus Sherlock, which is fictional.
Yeah.
Because he's a fictional character. Sherlock is actually based off of his own, like the writer is Sherlock.
Doyle. Yeah. With the deduction.
Oh, the shadow behind Connery. The shadow behind Connery is the weird staircase that goes down to the main...
Yeah, it's kind of trapezoidal
entrance.
because that's actually a staircase down. So you've got the staircase down there and another staircase that goes down below it. I'm on the second and third floor of a 4-story sort of... it's called a stacked townhouse. And what it is it's 16 units divided by 2 down, 2 up, and then about 4 across. Yeah. It's actually a really cool development, and I have my own everything within my walls. The only problem is my front door is right down there, and it's a straight walk up. So there's like no entrance veranda or anything like that. It's just door.
So not exactly the most disability friendly either.
But it's great for cartoony if you want to roll down the stairs and splat into a door.
Which no, don't want. All right, so we you flip the things. Now you have the police.
Yep. So now I get to make a move.
I can move your counter.
Yeah. Then let's go in the order of things. So
Yeah.
I've got to do a thing.
So I'm just gonna start looking at things. We're looking at here, here, here,
Yeah.
here,
There.
or here. We're here.
Yeah.
When do the blue ones come up?
Every 5 of these real clues you do, I get to do a false clue.
Oh, okay.
And what the false clue is it if you investigate a location, I put it down, and it means that you can't investigate,
That
arrest,
area.
or anything in that area. Yes, I do rock! Thank you, phone. Just so you know that you could probably barely hear that. Scar's phone, whenever they get a text or something, it says, "You rock, woohoo."
Yeah. That's email. I think it's more regular email. The letters, they can which one?
I'll just confirm in case it's something important, but I doubt it.
Like registration.
The lost and found items that we were discussing has been sent.
Okay, so that was...
And we got a reg at 7 p.m. Just so you know.
Yeah, I did that.
Cool, another new friend joining us. Yes!
It's kind of fun. So there is a bit of a funny story. Scar and I were having insomnia before Popper and Sue were doing prep stuff. And it's like 4 a.m. and we're still up doing prep stuff. And all of a sudden Scar's phone goes off, so I take a look at my phone and I go check and I'm like, oh, there's a reg at 4 a.m.
Go
Like,
on.
who registers at 4 a.m.? Wait,
Good
we're
for
awake, so we shouldn't talk. So Scar goes over and like processes it within like a minute of it coming in. So the person was probably like, what? Because our system relies on that manual human check. of like, yes, we actually saw your payment. Yes, you are a human. Click these things, click, done. So, like, if the person understands how our system works, they're probably like, what? Like, they probably just thought it was an automated thing when it's really not.
No.
A human had to actually look at it.
Okay. So I have moved. Advanced the pawn on the move knight track, so that's 2.
Can I borrow these? I'm borrowing your victim dots.
Sure.
I'm stealing your victim dots. So
What?
he could be here.
Mm-hmm.
Because you didn't use a 2-move thinger.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, he's...
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he can be there.
Oh yeah, right.
There.
There.
It's just I want to have a bit of a mental image of where... There we go. That actually helps. That actually gives me a bit of a better... So those are your options, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
For this night.
Yeah, I know, but that's what I mean, is
Or
that I
the-
have an idea of...
How tight the net we can make. And where we can start.
Do the girls
Searching.
need to go off the map?
The girls are done, yes.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Because they've decided nope for tonight.
Okay, that gives me a nice idea of what's going on.
Mm-hmm. I don't know where.
I can't picture it in my head, so this is easier for me.
Mm-hmm.
This is the disabled brain after Popperns.
So, this one can go there. Go purple. Or brown. There. Move that one to there.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, if you go there, then you can
Yeah, to there.
then you can investigate the next number.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that.
That one can go 1, 2 to that one.
Yep.
To here.
Mm-hmm. That's 1, 1. We could either do there. Is there a dot there?
I would just do here because
Yeah.
you can still investigate there.
And with this guy, I think we can move him there. Right?
Yeah. The only problem is if he's here,
Yeah.
he's scot-free. Which would be my bet if I was him.
Too bad we couldn't. Where was he? Was there? Huh?
Yeah.
We only moved him 1. We could move him. Is there 1 there?
Yeah, there's a dot right there.
Hmm.
So that's a missing spot. That's okay. We're learning, so
Well, we could put him there. We
yeah,
only
but
moved
it's-
him 1. Boom.
yeah, because he can't cross a place, so that just it'll regardless he'll be kind of pushed to go this way. Your red I would put there. So
Blue.
if he's anywhere in here, he's gonna be more tempted to go that way. So at least we'll know where.
And
Yeah.
because I'm thinking.
No, I
try to
agree
get
with that.
to
I agree with that.
That's 2.
Because we've blocked this, we've blocked this.
Investigation phase.
That and that. Okay. Yeah, he's like you.
It's like a crop.
Okay, brown is gonna be this guy, which is
Nice.
53.
53.
No.
Okay. Not 53.
Actually, do this. These all have red dots.
Oh yeah.
I'm just using these for visual.
Okay.
Yellow is gonna be,
No.
so that's gonna become a no. Oh, this is a no. This is gonna be your difficulty. We got 3. Okay, green is this guy.
No.
66.
Is no?
That's what you said. You said no. I don't have enough yeses.
65?
That's a no. And blue?
Yeah,
118.
118.
No.
Okay. So we're getting closer.
We're having bad luck with hits.
But I think it was either
Well, hang on a minute.
Yeah.
Those should not have been taken off.
What, the other two?
Yeah, because you just...
Because there's one here.
I think it was this one that we couldn't investigate.
Well, this one.
You can put them down, but it's going to get a lot more interesting real quick.
I know, I'm just using these... I know you're going to screw them up. It's more just for reference. I'm just going to cover them.
Mm-hmm.
We'll move them. It's just it's more so I don't forget what we're doing here.
I am using the other form of movement, so we get to see it.
Okay.
It's called the escape through an alleyway. So the escape through the alleyway, I'm going like this. I'm choosing my movement, and let me just write down where I'm going.
It means let's say he's here. He can go here to here.
Yeah.
Right.
Every single block, for example, this is an excellent one because it's a giant triangle. I can, if I'm at 56, I can go to 71.
Yeah.
So I can go to 73.
So you can, in essence,
Skip over to there if I wanted to.
Yeah.
Which muddies the water quite drastically from a police dragnet, which is
Or
happening right now.
or you could have been here and gone across to there or to there.
You got it. Yeah, that's the general gist of it, is the way I'll put it. But again, it does create a scenario where
This is the rebalancing of the game
Yeah.
tool. Because we do have an advantage once we have an idea of how many moves.
now I can't say I've immediately escaped. That's the key thing. Is I have to wait till I have to do a normal movement to escape.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
So
You're only at 3.
and I used an escape through an alley there.
Okay.
Hot man.
Okay, so where are you thinking he is here? You have white dots. Those are the two that we thought.
I'm guessing.
Okay.
Because we used the escape to there.
Okay. So you think this one, so I'm just gonna... You're thinking here.
Yeah, I'm thinking. Might be there.
So what if he was that guy?
That's what my next one is going to be.
He could be taking this.
Yeah. That's the next one.
Or... I don't...
The alleyway.
No, I don't see him taking that one.
Or the other one.
Yeah, he won't go in here. This
Mhm.
would be... It's... Well, he might if...
Yeah.
Again, let's go back to the he moved 4 to get away.
Just gonna replace the white one.
1, 2... No. 1... 2... That's not your thing because... And you're moving on the numbers.
Yep. So it could be 31, it could be 52, it could be, yep. It muddies the water extremely, which is what I need right now.
So we think it's one of those 4. So this is where we get to move the police, right?
Yes. You have to move all the police before you investigate. I should probably do this so people can see me talking. Ba 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 ba.
So,
Paw Prints was fun. Yay.
to that one.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh no, you want to investigate... No, not that one. You want to investigate this one, so yeah. No, I agree with that.
You'll need to go one north if you want to investigate that one.
I already moved 2.
Okay.
Yeah, we can go... Wait.
If we wanted to investigate that one, we could find that one.
But then we wasted blue.
Blue can't investigate one of
Blue
those
can.
dots.
Yeah.
He's not close enough because there's... You
Yeah.
can't see it probably because there's a crossing there in the way.
Yeah. No, I know the numbers there.
Mm-hmm.
I can see the dot. That's just I'm trying to figure out where we can... Green can do this guy.
He'll need to move south the crossing unless he's on a crossing and just to move north a little bit.
Yeah, he just has to go right to this one.
Okay.
So he's right.
Because remember, not only are they good at investigating, they're also blockers.
Yeah, I know.
Mhm.
So this one needs to be decided.
And to be fair, I'm actually actively paying attention to that one when I'm moving.
It's gonna be here, right? If it moves 2.
Yeah. takes care of that one.
Brown, well, we know.
Let's do.
Yeah.
I think we've got our bases covered except for that one.
Did we move red? No, red has not been moved.
And also this one too.
No, that was our initial thought.
Okay.
So I think that's as
As
reasonable a thing as we can get.
Yeah.
Based on what we...
Yeah.
Okay. So, brown.
I'll need the number.
86.
No.
Okay.
So we'll leave that one there.
Red 83.
No.
Okay.
Just keep them close. Just so that we have the reference points. Green 66.
No.
50.
No. Okay. Jackie's turn.
Yes.
I regret to inform you that Jack has escaped.
It's okay.
Double murder night.
This is going to be interesting.
I'm going to repeat this. I am not finding this boring. That's something.
Okay, the double event on the third night, September 30th, Jack the
I'm finding it
Ripper
confusing, but that's my brief.
must kill 2 wretched. Normal procedures are followed with one exception. Jack chooses 2 victims instead of 1 during phase
This is going to
5.
start over anyway at this point.
Jack chooses 2 wretched pawns and replaces each one with a crime scene marker.
Yeah.
Then he notes the number on the 2 numbered circles on his sheet in 2 consecutive cells. The one indicated by the time of the chosen crime and one to its right. He may record in either order as he prefers. From that, the game proceeds as normal. He tries to escape from the second murder.
So the second, not the first.
Yes.
So you have
But they'll happen at the same time, so you don't know which one is the...
the one he's running from.
Yes.
Okay.
So, I collect the special movement tokens, which for round 3 is...
Did we not change the place?
Not until part 3.
Okay. No, that works for me, because then we do it based on where you did stupid things.
So, Jack the Ripper, preparing the scene. I get 2 coach tokens and 1 alley token, which is great because I use the alley token that I would normally get back. The targets are identified. 6 women, of which 3 are marked. Unmarked. Marked.
I'm not finding this boring. I'm understanding it more as we go,
Yeah.
and I'm seeing where the fun comes in. It's just right now it's
Now
like,
it's
what?
starting to get fun.
Yeah, it's just at first it's like, what? But it's supposed to be what? I
But
think.
when I was hearing the whole explanation, it was like, okay.
Yeah, but he said himself that the description was hard. The manual was hard to understand. What I'll want to do eventually, and what I'll probably do tonight if I fail at sleep, is find a playthrough.
Okay.
It's now we see, like, now I'm seeing how this could be really, really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Like, keep this in mind, I'm picky. I fully admit that. I'm picky about what I like for board games because of the,
Put that on 19.
because of the fibromyalgia and the concentration issues that come with my mental health issues.
149.
So, I look for things that the turn order is usually quick and things. And this, while okay, yeah, there's a lot of steps. They're quick.
Yeah.
It's okay. You do this. You put out the potential victims, and then you put out the potential police, and then you put out the potential murders.
Okay. I think I've got everybody up there covered. Yes, I do. Okay.
I mean,
Do we get to do police now?
Okay, so now we're at 3, which is police patrolling the streets.
Okay, so this is we're blindfolding Connery for this part.
Okay.
I know where my beer is, that's all that matters.
Your what?
Your pop, your yellow pop
My
that
yellow pop.
we're not allowed to have on YouTube.
My
The ginger ale.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm going to flip these up so we can see them. This is exactly what that
Can you
is.
put my eyebrows behind this?
Yeah, you can see them a little bit above the. I will say one thing about that blindfold is it's actually comfortable enough for me to sleep in. That's why I use it all the time. Compared to. Okay. So we know he's gonna murder one of those 4. 2 of those 4.
2 of those 6.
There's 6.
There should be 6.
You put out 4 whites. Oh, I see them. Okay. Thank you. My brain's not working. But we know his home is in here somewhere.
And go.
Very fast. Mind you, he still has the letters, which he hasn't used.
Yeah.
And he still has the some movement tokens.
By sheer coincidence, I'm using them as I'm losing them.
Okay.
Because I get less per night, but the ones I'm using are actually the ones I lose
I'm
anyway.
gonna just propose this,
Okay.
and I'm putting it next to, and I'll do it, and then you tell me what you think.
Okay.
That's really difficult up here, but I'm gonna recommend we do that. And that, because I don't think these, I think this is gonna be his. So then, we have to do that. That.
I'm going to stare at the board and look like I know what's going on.
Nope.
It'll creep you out.
He's doing it with the blindfold, and I know he can't see shit because I sleep with it all the time. I have to replace that. But do we want to... I feel like this is a waste if we do this.
All I know is purple, which is so wrong. It should be blue.
No, it's mine, so it should be purple because everything purple is mine.
Well, you should be wearing it. That'll be handicapping the game. The blind... Well, Justice is blind.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's probably why they had trouble finding Jack.
So they're all just getting started.
I'm trying to figure out what's a waste right now.
This will be good in that.
But do we need to do this given...
Yeah.
Do we?
Okay. You mean...
I wish I could see the letters so at least I could figure out which one I'm going to use.
What?
Oh, the letters that I have to give the police a...
What letters?
Those, the actual letters from Jack.
No, I mean, what letters? You know, when you scrunch up, you probably can't see.
Nope.
No. I wear this every night, remember? There's a reason. I actually tightened it. I actually tightened the elastic on the back because it was so loose it would fall like right off my face like in like 2 seconds.
When he's scrunching his nose is...
Yeah, you might see a little bit here, but not enough to be actually useful.
Let's put it this way, you can hold up how many fingers and I won't know.
How many?
Yeah, proof.
Are you holding up fingers? I don't even know!
So does this make sense to you, Scar? Because he won't expect that.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's do that.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, I'm sorry, and I'm going to make this comment. I keep finding that these look like little, I don't know if you can see them, but like they're kind of weirdly inappropriate shaped.
And then
they're
you got the other two.
They're bobbies, but they look weird.
And then you got the two pairs.
I know that these look even weirder. Just saying, the little women look particularly strange.
So you got the men and you got the women.
Okay, Connor, you're good.
Done?
No.
Yeah.
I can take off?
Nope.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fine.
Just if we forget, we'll just have to check as well.
Okay, just again to show another mechanic.
No.
And just screw us up.
Is anybody in the B section of town? Capital B? Everybody's in capital B.
Well, you're in the B section, so.
Okay. Well, like all the police are in this particular quadrant, right? Well, 4 of them are.
Because we think that's where you are, damn it.
5.
We think that's where you freaking live.
Well, guess what? I'm using the Saucy Jackie letter, which says that you have to move 2 of them to any unoccupied yellow border crossing.
Okay, let me. 2?
2 of them. I will get up and go to the restrooms.
Okay, that works because then we can.
Yeah, and decide where.
We can move them in the B area. Or do we have to move them out?
You have to, anybody in the B, capital B/A, which is, there's 4 of them, or the B/B, which is actually, to give you an idea.
This is B and this is B.
Yeah, so capital B.
Yep. And this is the lowercase.
Yeah, so it could be anybody in this section of town.
So
has to move
only
to-
2 moving.
So there's choice of 5 of them.
Yes,
but only 2 of them.
Is this still B's?
Yeah.
Sarah?
It's B small letter B.
Yeah. Because this is B11. So that's probably.
That's A.
That's A. So yeah. So this middle zone. So we have to move 2, but I know which one I want to move.
Okay.
You move them to any unoccupied.
Okay.
Perfectly far away.
Perfectly far away.
Okay, let me just reread that. Jack chooses 2. He can choose them.
Oh.
I'm not going to tell him that.
Nope.
Yes. Yeah, but that's basically what I was saying without saying it, but yes. Head of the investigation moves both of them to any other yellow bordered. Okay, and this is to be removed from the game. So yeah, so these are actually like, you can see on the back they have like the old, like a copy of the, you can barely read it, they faded it out because it was probably kind of, the only reason the whole thing with Jack the Ripper is so fascinating is he's one of the few major murdery, stabby people who has never been caught. And a few years ago, someone went, you know what, we have DNA now, and there's still DNA evidence from that.
Mm-hmm.
So they went and tested things, and they went, God damn it, is that one doctor that we dealt with at one point, that we investigated. It was this doctor.
Okay, so you've moved one there, and you've moved the other one up here? Oh, over there. Okay. Cool with that. Very cool with that. So, now the victims are chosen. We flip over the white dots. Well, look, that's a false one.
Is that one over there? Oh. Aha.
And you're kind of limiting on your ladies.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
And so the, yeah, 3 and 3.
I don't ban people if I know that they're just trying to say what I've been refusing to say, but no, it's more the creepy, weird people that flood the chat for no reason or who write very awful racist things or the things that we really don't need to read when we're on the chat. Yeah.
On obviously.
I do wonder if the recordings keep the person's messages.
Okay, so I choose not to murder anybody. Big surprise there! So we move the advance the track by 1, and you move the wretched.
It's by up to 2 dots, right?
Circles. 1 circle.
1 circle.
The wretched move 1 circle.
You just can't.
Oh, wait a minute, why did I do that? She was at 46? 27.
27. Has to
I'm
start.
not gonna do that. No, I can't do that.
And the third one only has 1 choice.
Which one?
Yeah. Actually 2, now that I think of it, but yeah. Second.
Yeah, this one or that one.
And that one's been done. Okay, so now I get to investigate. Are you a policeman? Why, yes, yes you are.
Wow, you got shot.
I choose not to murder anybody. Track moves ahead by 1. Move the wretched.
I know what I want to do with this one.
Sexy, right?
That's it.
I choose to investigate you. You are a police officer. Okay. How much do I want to bet that was fake? I choose not to murder anybody. Moves the track ahead by 1 and move the wretched.
Mm-hmm. And that one.
No.
No, that's legal, I think.
Mm-mm.
Why is it
No.
not legal? Oh yeah, because that officer, yep.
I can't, however, do this.
No.
Nope, there's an officer down there, unfortunately.
Oh, right.
Sorry, too.
There's a potential officer.
Check.
I choose to investigate you. You faked me out. Okay.
Yay!
How's the other one fake?
Yeah, that's what I figured. I figured that the video on the stream itself is recorded, so
Okay.
at least whenever we go, yeah, that person's gone now.
Because I am 99% sure that's a fake one, something bad happens now. Just thinking.
What do you mean something bad happens?
Well, he has to do a double murder. He has to figure out what he wants to do.
These two die.
That makes sense.
That actually is.
That fits the pattern.
Is.
So now the trick is one of these two, we don't know which one of these two he's fleeing from.
and they died at 8 and 82.
Yeah.
And 4? Yeah.
Why would that? You're noting that?
Yeah, that's when they died in the track.
Oh, okay. Is there a reason?
The way the form is laid out, it actually tells you 4, and it corresponds to where you write down the murder.
Oh, okay.
So if you decide to wait and wait and wait before you murder, you can say, oh, I waited 4 turns to murder somebody.
So now the murders happen, all the other ones get revealed.
Yeah, I think the cops get...
Yes, we're at the cops reveal. The alarm whistles. Which, can I bet that this one's fake? Oh, it is.
Well, it's kind of dumb.
I get to go to... well, your officers are closing in, so it's kind of obvious that they're going to stay together even if I throw you a letter.
For the most part, they're...
We moved a fake one. Because the point was to fake you out with that one. Because we had to move it out. If we move it, he might think it's real. Particularly given that it's in that space that he's trying to get them out of.
Mm-hmm.
And it allowed me to not move a real one.
Okay.
Which was kind of nice.
Hmm.
Let me just think here. We don't know which one he's running from. So, yeah, so 1, 2. So we have to move the cops, right? Alright.
It starts off with Jack moving.
Yeah.
So Jack...
I think this is less boring than you expected it to be.
Well, no, it's very exciting.
Yeah, it's, well, I think that's the point, is this is made so that at first you're like, okay, I have no idea, because it makes sense.
It just sounded like it was going to be like one drawn out black. Or no, it's not like that.
Which is good. That's good. I don't really get the point of this.
Yeah.
I feel like that's completely a useless mechanic.
Mm-hmm.
Or at the very least, it's useless in this particular case with this many players.
Yeah.
That's going to be my one comment that I don't... When I watch a playthrough, after having ruined it a lot, probably...
Murdered it.
Oh, we'll see. I take officers back now.
Okay, so Jack has moved.
Okay.
Of course he is. Okay, so he... This is an option. This is an option. This is an option. I'm just doing this again. I like having the visual, it's just a lot more...
That one.
I know, I'm almost there. I just want to see... Those are all the ones just for that one.
You can use the white ones too, because you're going to need them.
Yeah, I'll borrow your... At least it gives me a mental image of what's going on, and then 8 was the other one. So that. Plus it's probably to his
9.
benefit. 9, 2. But I don't see him
1.
going this way, because again, depending on where his shelter is, so I think that's it.
1.
1?
1.
Oh, yeah. Is this right?
Yeah.
Connor?
Just about. Yeah.
I think that's all your options for movement from those spots.
Yep.
My bet is this is the one he's running from. Because I'm still assuming that he's in this. Like, his house is in here.
That skipping thing last.
I know, but even with the skipping thing, unless he skipped this way, which I don't feel that he went that way. I feel like he went...
This was his last murder.
So yeah, he could have come this way.
Yeah.
So it could be over here.
I'm about to backtrack to. Yeah.
Okay, well, number 1.
Now that we know kind of the vicinities.
Yeah, if it's here, we're very over here.
Yeah. However.
But he lives this way.
Yeah.
It's in here that he lives somewhere.
Yeah.
I think.
I've seen
Yeah,
as
possibly.
how fast he got home to here to make me think it's somewhere in that block.
Yeah. So we'll do.
This is the first murder. He only took 4 moves to get to his place. The other one, he only took 2 turns.
I think that's good.
Mhm.
That just kind of puts someone right smack in the middle. I like blue where it is, but what we. I feel like we should go there and block on the highway. I wouldn't put it off the main road.
Okay.
Because can we investigate here?
No.
Not if,
No,
unless
so we
you're
want to
close.
do that one.
What about red?
Didn't we just move red?
Did we?
I can't keep track of what we moved. It's hard.
You moved brown, you moved yellow. I don't think you've moved red.
Okay, so this one I think we should do like there.
Okay. I was thinking 6. Be by
You
67.
can put this one here.
Put this one there.
Yeah. That's about the best I can do.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to need to read the manual just quickly before you guys do the investigation.
AKA meaning we're close to something. Unless he's making it look like he was close to something.
Or maybe he's close to having no movement.
That'd be cool.
Because first murder, 4 movement. Second one only took 2.
But he had a skip.
Yeah.
He had a skip
That's
and
what I
jump
mean. This one, yeah, it skipped
over a block somewhere
for a block.
somehow.
So. And then he was home. So. I'm still thinking it's right. I'm sorry to say, but I'm really thinking it's there. Like within that area.
Yeah, well that's why I wanted yellow right smack in the middle.
Yeah. So maybe somewhere in there.
Aha. Okay.
Okay.
Investigations. Or arrests.
That failed.
Did I click on anything in the report?
No, it just went pump.
Hey Fuzzy, long time no see.
I know, right?
It's been 24 hours, you probably have those printers up and going already.
Yeah, we're having a good time. We're trying to figure out a new game that we have never played before, and we're probably screwing it up really bad, but, you know.
Okay, investigations. Who's starting?
I'm just looking here, because there's so many options now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, brown is going to be one of these 3 that this one can't be, but these 2 are options.
So is the murder scene. Right?
Yeah, but he has to move.
But there could be a clue at the murder scene.
Okay, what determines if there's a clue? If you've been there.
If I have ever been there that night.
Okay, the murder scene.
Yeah, so let's
The
just...
murder scene would definitely be a yellow, but it's kind of a waste.
That's the thing. That's what I thought. Like, why
But
would
it is, actually, in this case, the double murder night might be a good idea.
Yeah, but I also feel like it's a waste.
Okay.
No, because we're running from this one.
Mm-hmm.
Me doing that, I wasted the ability to check these two.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if I had more police right there, if I had, like, 3, I would check there. Because I knew I'd have other ones to check the other however many if I was right.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, if I'm gonna check when it's gonna be 10, what do you think, Skirt? Because of the trend.
Yeah. And how fast we got home.
The other option is 28. Those are the two that make the most sense to me, but 28 can't be checked, so it would be 10. So 10.
Investigating 10?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Okay.
So that settles this one. Does not settle these two. Or that one. Okay. We'll deal with here. So red is going to do whatever that is. Can't read it.
63.
Yep.
No.
Okay, so that's...
First night's easy. After a couple of nights, it actually gets difficult to figure out. I've got to look at my sheet.
Okay.
You can cover yellow and green. Because it doesn't really matter. The answer will be no and no, judging by your spread.
What about 98?
Wait,
What?
where's 98? Yeah, do that one.
Okay.
But that could have been in the entire game or just tonight?
Just tonight.
Okay,
That's actually helping.
that's actually useful. Okay.
So can we say yellow and green have been decided?
You're gonna say no, so
Well, yeah, probably.
now that we got a clue, I'm thinking I know what.
Okay, 66.
No.
Yeah, and we'll say 53 for good
No.
measure.
You mean 52.
Oh, 52, yeah, you're right.
Still
Okay.
no.
So we know. So he can't pass us right now.
No. But that was. Unless he does.
Oh, I know. Okay. Can we move, please?
No, he has to do this.
I do my turn,
Yeah.
and you guys are on to me. So I am escaping by carriage.
Which means you move by 2.
I move by 2, and certain rules do not apply.
And those rules are.
That's funny. Where I'm running from. Thank you for lending me your dots. It's actually helpful for me to be able to picture it.
It's okay.
That's actually super
So
helpful.
that's a clue.
See, we're finding that we like more complicated
Here's your
games.
escape by carriage.
What?
If you want to read that section, it's right here.
Okay, so what's different?
So I move 2.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot announce that he's reached his hideout.
Yeah, so he hasn't.
Mm-hmm.
But is it like the standard? Like, because we know he was there.
Yep.
So he's either But you can't cross police.
With carriage you can.
Oh.
Possibly.
This is... I'm doing this all. So you can go as far as that. Or there. But his head is probably over there.
This is where the trick comes in.
No, that's why I like picturing it, because it's...
Or that one. It's the last one.
Well, then... You don't think he'd go back this way?
Yeah, he would, but I'm just
Then
like,
here.
okay.
More dots. Show me what the options are. Because it's a lot easier if I can see them. And this is not a thing anymore, right? Is it still an option? Is that still an option?
Because it's 2.
Okay.
I'm doing all the ones that are 2 away from...
It's just I was asking because there was red on top. Yeah, no.
Potentially it could be 63.
Yeah, I think most of our games are more than 1,000 words in explanation. I'm at the point now that I've...
Simply put, they're trying to catch Jack the Ripper. Jack the Ripper is me.
Oh.
I'm currently on the run because I just committed a murder. A double murder, actually.
Yeah, but
Tonight's
we know
special.
which one's the one that was important.
Yeah.
So we got 2 by red.
I'm borrowing your blue things.
What?
Here.
No.
Is there
We're
more
not-
options?
Those 2 are right beside that one. So what about there?
I feel like he would have to go this way.
Yeah. So I'm guessing I could get there in 2 movements. I know red would, but there's 2 potentials right beside red. Yeah, it says can cross.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I trust that. I just...
Like, okay, then that...
Then I don't need to read it because I won't be able to read it.
Yeah.
But that's part of why I gave Connery the manual.
Yeah.
Is to go, okay, this is a thing. Okay, so the difference is you're able to cross
Yeah.
with a carriage, I guess, because the idea being you're in the carriage and you're...
Yeah.
Kind of hidden.
But the scenario is if you hit on any of those spaces I've crossed, it still counts as a clue.
Right, run that by me again.
So the carriage allows you to move 2 spaces.
Mm-hmm.
If you hit on the space where the carriage moved through,
Yeah.
that still counts as a clue.
No,
So-
exactly.
So potentially...
For example, if you say 119 and he moved through it, then we know he went in a certain direction.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I would do. Because to go from here to in there or there, he has to have gone through there, or here or here. So one of those. But I mean, if he went anywhere, okay, he went in here or up this way to get.
To back his hideout.
Yeah. So I would do 120 to investigate.
So move to there and then investigate at 120.
Or just investigate
Or-
99.
Or investigate that.
But 120, you'll know if he had moved through it, which will tell you the same thing.
So,
But when we investigate, let's say you're there, is that an arrest?
No.
No.
no, that's a clue. That'd be a clue, wouldn't it?
It'd be a footprint with a guy standing in it.
Yeah.
It's like, can you lift your foot for a second? Ah, there's the clue.
Yeah, like that would be so awkward.
I'd make sure I walk on sidewalk.
What happens if we try and arrest and you're not there? Do we lose, or is it like
It's just that that policeman loses. It doesn't move anymore. It's your choice, arrest or clue.
It's trying to get home.
I will say this is usually the first night. the idea is to get more clues on the table. You guys are a little bit behind the 8 ball, having 1 clue on the 3rd night. Third night.
Well, I keep in mind though.
This is the first go round.
This is the first go around. This is after paw prints.
And this is easy mode for Jack.
Yes.
In the hideout selector.
Oh, I know.
And I can see why it's easy mode. I really can.
Yeah, you can see why for us it's not that easy. Because
Yes.
initially you were like, I feel like it might be more balanced. It's not.
Yeah.
Because we really have no idea.
There is the option for such things as area arrests, which I disagree with an absolute area arrest or area clue.
So in essence, like,
Yeah.
there. Well, we can actually call on that. Right?
It's one of the modifications of the rules.
It's a
at the very end.
modification,
Oh, okay.
not a real. Yeah. It's one of the proposed rules for.
Which is nice that they had that in the book. They have such things as rushing. Each detective proceeding class-wise has a 3rd option, which is rushing. A detective chooses a policeman that can still act and move to an adjacent crossing.
No, we're talking about paw prints. I'm not talking about WTF. WTF would not, in fact, affect our headspaces with regards to board gaming.
Oh no. Can't remember if out WTF I managed to play. No, I didn't.
It's just, this is the first time
Playing.
we've played. This is a brand new game purchased today. And we ran paw prints, so we're all burnt out and brain dead.
Mhm.
So that's what's also impacting, like, me particularly because of the fibro and stuff.
It's WTF, which was fun. Oh, Felly knows how to throw a bash. That's all I'll say.
Hmm.
This is such a weird scenario. Okay.
And we kind of do too. That was fun too.
Paw Prints was nice because it ended up being very sort of relaxed, and the staff you could see the staff sort of were very at first, and then the anxiety and the stress levels dropped.
The intimacy was higher.
It was.
It was all in
really
one
nice
one
to-
room.
That's the one thing I do like with Paw Prints is it's all in one room.
Oh, yeah.
It'd be hard to do like a full out con that way because it's hard to do full out programming.
Actually, yeah. Move that to there. I'm actually, and then move that one to there. Because now you're,
Okay.
because that was a potential with the carriage.
Am I allowed to do that?
Yep.
Okay. I'm double checking just because I'm not trusting my brain.
One of the rule modifications is rushing, which allows them to move 3 dots instead of investigating.
This way.
Like we just moved everybody.
That looks about
That looks pretty good actually.
investigations
Okay.
or arrest.
It's hard because I can't.
I'm really half expecting to say either. Not those two.
Well then try rest then.
No, not the
Don't-
rest.
don't
No, I mean.
Do the pokey thing in the wood though.
No, I mean. For clue.
I would try for an arrest because if he's there,
If he's there.
we
You can't actually reach there.
Oh yeah, there's a dot there. No, I mean from red.
You still can't reach
there's
there.
a dot there.
Oh. That's stupid. Okay.
The point is we have him kind of.
Cornered.
What I would do is investigate here.
Okay.
Investigate
Maybe
or.
No.
Okay.
Not there.
No.
Goes bye-bye.
So you've not been there this night.
I have not been there this night.
Okay.
Hmm.
63.
No.
So he's not been here.
No. 60.
66.
No.
But it said 64, but
No, there's a reason.
okay.
Because he's not going to do this. This is where we think. Do you see?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm trying to see. No, there's a dot.
Yeah.
I guess 51 for the green.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
Night over.
Hmm.
Well, I say that because, unfortunately, I regret to inform you that Jack has escaped.
Okay.
So now you can tell us. You
Yes.
couldn't tell us before.
Exactly.
Okay, that's a little confusing.
Yeah.
Well, it's because my turn, my move, this goes like this.
No, but you said I can't tell you that I haven't been. Okay, so you've moved.
Yeah, so
Okay,
essentially I
that's
go,
why I'm confused.
Jack has escaped.
Okay, because you haven't said that you did a move.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why I detailed it.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
Reset. Whenever you're ready.
see if he's that fast.
He's in there somewhere.
He's.
Hi.
So I get one coach and one alleyway token, which again, coincidentally, is what I have.
Okay.
What I've been using is what I don't get back.
And how many of each do you get?
I get 4 women, one of which is marked.
So 1 and 3.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
There's my dice. So I have like, yeah, so I see what, like, I get the idea of this. When we know more, like when we understand this better, it'll be better.
So blending 2 wins.
When I woke up this morning, my voice was gone. It's still a little meh.
Really?
But,
Put that one on.
well, he has to put them on those specific things, right? So,
Yes.
okay. So now we have to do the police.
Yes.
I'm having you, like, walk us through. Okay, so here we go again. Meh. Meh. I mean, at this point, when it's like the first time we've ever
Sorry,
played.
before you put them down, there's one thing that I wanted to play.
Okay.
Oh no, it's Escape in the Night, so I don't play this yet. It's until the second part of this, but it's going to happen. I want to see how the mechanic works. I like this because I don't know the game either, so I'm testing every single mechanic to see if this is good or game breaking.
I think they're all useful to you. It just depends how you use them as the thing.
And I'm trying to use them as effectively as possible, knowing what I know about the game.
Which is not much. You know more than we do, but it's just because I don't learn by reading instructions. Okay.
Still.
I'll put it this way. I'm expecting us to lose, but I'm okay with that. I actually don't feel bad about this.
Oh.
Because this is actually exceptionally difficult.
It is. I like hearing the table talk and the discussion of you think you're here, but maybe not, but maybe so, but maybe not.
This is Mysterium.
It is very much Mysterium.
But it's different.
And when I think you guys are onto me, it's like. And this is my. You're improving my Sheriff of Nottingham skills, is what I'm saying. This is actually very helpful to me as a salesperson. So.
Yeah, but keep in mind though, is you're not speaking.
No, but again, my facial movements. If you were to pay attention to my poker face,
Yeah, but I'm not.
poker face.
I'm actually ignoring your face.
Oh.
Because
It's so pretty.
See how close that clue is.
remember, we have to replace these 5. No
Yeah.
choice. So we don't know which one of those four he's going to murder. Now, I'm assuming
What's nice is the cylinders are stackable.
this is what I'm going to propose.
Okay.
I'm just going to start.
And what do you think?
Let me just see here.
What did you want up there?
What I would do is do this.
Okay.
One, because again, we can change.
Okay. So hold on there.
Because this can get there really quick, and that's a main.
Yeah, right. Okay.
I can see
This is what I may want to do.
Is
That. Put that.
there.
I'm gonna Cyclops stare at you, make you really nervous. Thinking I know I can see you. My hair's snapping. Man, you have long arms.
Does that make sense, Sky? I think that's the best we can do. Because we know meh.
We're especially that there. And the last night.
Yeah. I'll be honest. I'm expecting to lose.
I'm half expecting him to hide away there.
I need that. I just want to make sure I know where the Elficos are, so I don't forget. Because that's the problem, is I put them down and I forget. Okay.
Done?
No. Go ahead.
Wow, bright lights. Okay.
Why are there two jacks?
One of them is used as a counter, I think. And the other one, I guess, is the night counter, but I think the girls work better because you end up using them up. Anyway.
Although that way we can use.
I think this might be our, we think he's here, that might be what it's for,
Yeah.
maybe.
So this we got. And
So now the reveal. White tokens. Where is she? Where is she? Oh, she's there.
Yeah. Okay. All right. That means.
And man surrounded by potential police.
And can't. Well, actually, can.
So the women in marked red are replaced with the wretched pawns. Okay.
Yeah.
Step 5, blood on the streets. Jack chooses between killing or waiting.
The red needs to start back. Those have to start back at the beginning now, don't they?
Guess what Jack chooses to do?
Murder. Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense. That seems like it'd be easier.
Yeah. Which
So
means.
So alarm whistles.
Okay. Is this when you move?
Where the police are. Let me know when I get back.
Oh,
Oh, we have
alarm
to-
whistles because he murdered somebody right away.
Yep, so now we know where the police are and where the fake patrols are.
Oh!
We totally skipped me trying to figure out which ones are real, which ones are fake.
Shoot. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Well, we have waste some out there. I'm glad we know.
I'm still saying he's there. But that's where his hideout is.
83? You think it's 83?
Let's look. Is 83 far away from that?
One, two,
3, 4.
yeah,
Is this 2 away?
yeah.
Is this another 2? I know where you are.
That's good.
Or at least
And the last one.
a certain spot. Okay.
Oh, and this one.
Right, yes.
Well, you know where I am right now. Let's put it that way, because
No, I know.
currently in the process of that
Actually,
particular scenario.
I think I know. Well, I don't think we're going to lose anyways, but.
Oh, A-Shap's here.
Yep.
Hey, Ace.
Hi, Ace. Come and visit sometime.
Oh, this is going to be interesting.
Okay, and you're moving.
Let's see if I'm right.
Okay, we ready?
Yes.
I'm going to lead off by limiting your resources. Galston Street.
Okay.
This is a letter that says head to Galston Street. So, the head of the investigation selects either the Brown Pawn, which is considered the City of London Police, or the Chosen Pawn, represented the Metropolitan Police, so basically any pawn. It just tells you a little bit of story there. And immediately moves that pawn to Galston Street, which is the red border crossing at A5B8. The only labeled street in the game.
So brown or any other pawn.
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
Jack's turn?
Yes, you're moving.
Yes. I'm going to escape by carriage.
Okay. Can I tell you what we think you're gonna do?
Mm-hmm.
1, 2. And then
Sorry, I wasn't sure if I had to answer either way.
Well, it's just.
And I chose to immediately murder at... what was that number again?
84.
84.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, so
So you can move my counter ahead by 2 and put the coach in the 1 and 2 spot.
We don't even have to do that, did we?
No. I chose to murder somebody immediately.
Okay.
do we move now?
Can we move
Yes.
on? Okay. Hmm?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so that's one that we think already.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just do a double check here. We know he's here. We know this. We think this is an option.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm actually gonna do
Judging
this.
by the mathematics.
Yeah, but I'm gonna do that. So this is 1, 2. This is also an option.
And these two are options.
Okay, put that one on that.
Because that covers that one as well.
Yeah, because
There's that
you
one.
can't cross us, right? So
Yes, I can.
With the
I
carriage?
can coach right immediately.
yeah.
Right.
So 1. Can you be where the police are?
No.
Stan's calling me out. What do you say?
Connor, your pretty poker face is still has an alright home with me.
Thank you, Stan.
Okay, so
So it could
1.
be 80. That's 80.
So technically 1, 2. Yeah, it could be there.
Yeah. His previous
1, 2.
to be his last murder place.
Can I have your white dots?
I don't have any.
Oh, yeah. Sure.
Okay. It's just I like having a 1, 2,
Mm-hmm.
right? Yeah, you could go 1, 2,
Yeah.
there.
Could be 31, could be 50,
1, 2,
64, 50, 31,
1, 2.
49.
So there's a lot of options. Like, really, they have a lot of
There.
movement choice.
Yep. Well, and 31.
How does he get to 31?
2?
How?
Oh. 31.
Oh, yeah. That's why I was like, show me how so that I can see it, because I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Okay. So,
It's neat how you can escape the confines of a police dragnet.
okay.
Yes,
I know, but don't say where you think he is yet. So, we have
Where is hide?
Could you pass me that token, please?
this one?
Yeah.
So you figured out what it's for?
I think so. I know what I'm going to use it for.
Let me guess.
Okay, so we haven't moved our police. We moved blue.
No,
That's-
you have not moved your police.
Did we move blue? I think we moved blue by like 1 or 2 things.
Yeah, 'cause it's,
Yes, you did move blue.
Blue's been moved because that was
everybody
the one.
else hasn't.
I'm gonna put this one here.
Okay.
I just figure we'll do blue. We'll do
Blue.
this last.
Okay.
We'll check everywhere else first, just in case.
Where are we gonna move yellow?
So they're trying to figure out where Jack the Ripper, aka Meat, is hiding.
Yep. I think I already.
So we can't put 2 police on the same dot.
You can put them so they're both bordering on either side.
That's true, but I can't in this case. Oh no, yeah, you're right.
What do you mean? What?
Because
They can cross each
there
other.
and
Yeah.
there's a dot there. Yeah, I'm okay with this.
Investigations?
Investigations.
53.
No.
30.
Nope.
82.
No.
98.
No.
Arrest for 83.
No and no.
Not 83.
Yep. Not 83.
That was the one that we were sure.
Yeah, because it was.
Ladies
Out.
and gentlemen of the audience,
Yeah, no.
I regret to
You got
inform you that Jack has escaped the 4th night. Jack has returned to his hideout at 100.
Yeah. So we were very, very close.
You were extremely close a lot of the game.
I
But
could have sworn that.
feel free to have a look at my move list on the night-by-night scenarios. Like, before
Okay,
you
so
remove anything.
Let's just. I'm gonna move these for a minute.
Because
So number
83
1.
was 4 away.
On night 1, 30 died,
Yeah.
Yeah,
and I did 66,
Yeah.
yeah.
and then I coached from 84 to 100,
Oh, okay.
but I could not declare my victory until the following turn.
Okay.
On the next night, 67 was murdered.
Wait. Is that a role, like a thing for the coach?
Yeah.
I wrote coach because it covers 2 spaces, and you go twice, essentially. So I actually wrote in above it coach to say
But
this
you
was a coach
can't say
move.
you're home until.
I
The
can't
next
say
go.
I'm home until the next go round. You have to do a regular move to get to your hideout.
Okay, so that's a rule that's unfamiliar.
Yeah.
That
So
that's kind of
otherwise, I
math.
otherwise I could have considered myself home.
Yeah.
Yeah. But if you were to come across any of these spaces, you still would have caught clue. So you still would have caught a whiff of me either way. So let's just do a circle for 98 because that's when you caught me.
Oh, yeah.
But on the second go round, 67 was a murder. So 67 was right here.
Wait, did we?
And you guys had your police right darn close to me.
I don't think we checked him in the first time for there.
For 99?
Not
You
there.
checked 99.
Yeah, but he went like this, Scar.
Yes.
Okay.
That's what it is.
Okay.
Oh yeah, it is, because we just found he's showing us his movement now because he's actually announced where he was, and we were like that close.
You were this close.
That's, you know what? That's actually
There was-
good that in a first game we were that
There
close.
was one policeman that was just hanging around here like, I'm gonna hate you. I'm gonna absolutely hate you.
And that's where we got the third, on
That-
the third turn
yeah.
was,
Exactly. So on the second go round, 67 was the murder, which was there.
yeah,
And then I moved to 84.
yeah,
Okay? There was a policeman right there.
yeah,
So I actually took an alleyway to 99 behind the policeman.
okay.
And then I escaped to 100. On double murder night, which the murders occurred at 82.
Yeah, 82, it was 82 and 8.
Yeah. So 8 was to throw you guys off, but still say I was in the same vicinity. Right?
Because I was betting on this one.
And
was
you guys
nice.
were betting right. You guys were betting absolutely right. 8 was close enough that it was, alright, if you start moving the policeman up there, I'm cool with that.
But we started moving it down.
I know, I'm like, I'm not cool with that.
Yeah,
So I moved to 98, which was where you got your clue right away.
yeah.
Because I literally was there.
So I could have arrested you right then and there.
So what I did was I took a coach.
Yeah.
Now instead of taking it to 120, which everybody assumed I would,
One
no, I went to 122
and to 100.
and then back to 100. So, and again, I couldn't declare my victory at 100 until the following turn. So same idea with 84. 84 was right next to 100. So I took a coach because there was a police officer right there, which prevented me. So I took a coach, but I sat at 100. So I couldn't even declare my turn, my victory until the following turn. But as you can see, is 100 was easy mode for me.
For you.
But 99, you first turn, first clue, first thing that you wanted to know was 99, and I'm like, okay, this is going to cause difficulties. This is going to cause me difficulties for the rest of the game because you're caught onto me. So I'm going to avoid 99.
And then we started.
So every time I take a roundabout way home, for example, again 98, I'm going to throw you off because if I take 120 and you guess 120. You're going to catch on to, even though you've investigated 99, I'm still making my way back to 100. So I'm going to go the back way. But 100, I was cycling through the easy ones, and I cycled through, and 100 kept coming up. Kept coming up on her thing. I'm like, okay, this is too obvious. Because an order of magnitude, people like 10s. People are attracted to 10s for some reason. If I was to do 100, yeah, that seems interesting. Let's see how that will go.
What was funny is this was still in the vicinity of the murders.
It was always in the vicinity of the murders, but I never chose it because it would have been too obvious as a way to get home.
So, I'm impressed that it was that close.
Yeah, I was like I said, my heart was going because you guys were hanging on to me.
No, so I'm pretty happy with that.
So as I said, on the first go round, watch out for the red ones. You guys investigated 99.
Just stuck on.
And I did sneak through 84 to home, so that was close. And again, 84 was the next murder, and I
think it's because the very first go around we've got very unlucky.
Yep. So I alleywayed to 99 and then went to 100. I didn't necessarily need to, but I need to throw you guys off the trail a little bit. So I was using the special abilities not only as they were intended, but also to throw you off. 98, you got me right away.
Yeah.
He actually stopped there. I could have arrested him.
Because 82 and 8 were the combo murders. 8 was just close enough to kind of throw you guys off and maybe send you north.
Us actually putting down the things was actually helping.
Yeah.
A lot, because we were trying to get some sort of clue.
Mm-hmm. There was one point where you were saying, if he went this way, then he's scot-free. I think it was this one right here. You put one right here, and if he goes this way, he's scot-free.
Because
and I'm like,
no one there.
Yeah. And you were absolutely right. And I'm like, oh, yes, I chose the one exit. I think it was 84. That one right there. When I made the murder at 67.
Honestly,
right
we
there.
didn't think you were past this line.
Yeah.
We were convinced you were in this box.
Because your first investigation was actually 99.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh my god, they're so close. They're so close. I can never use 99. If I do, I've got to do it very carefully. And I chose to for that alley. And then the double murder night, 98, you caught me right away. And I took a coach to 100 via 122, which was the back way.
I think the one thing that threw us was this rule.
The coach?
The coach rule that you had to wait one movement turn. That was unclear to me. I didn't know that.
But it was still advantageous to you. It was. You would not notice any difference because if you investigated 84,
it would have. Here's why. Because, for example,
you're assuming I'm going
1, 2, 3, 4. Like we were counting how many moves to try to sort. Okay, it took him 4 moves.
Yeah, you were going by the maximum. For example, this one, I took a coach. I didn't even need to. It was more the fact that I needed to move by a policeman to get to 100.
Exactly. But what I mean is that would have been just handy to know. It would have been helpful to know.
Yeah, you were going by the extremes of my movement rather than...
No, we thought that you had to move that many.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not that it could have been less.
This one I could have done something stupid. Like, I could have said, okay, I'm going to 124 and back again and still done the victory anyway. It wouldn't have been any different. It was just for the sake of 100, 100, 100. Because the murder occurred right there.
Yeah, so you're not obligated to move.
Yes, I was saving that for the last one. Even if I was obligated to move, I'd move to 124 and back again, or 125 and back again.
Yeah.
Because it would have no difference.
No. It's just
other than if you were a police officer down there.
So having the dots, the black dots down here kind of started scaring you, right?
Well, actually more, it was this section where the black dots always were.
Yeah.
They were always there. That always is.
And then we started...
But here's the thing. You had the idea that I was up here. I was cool with that idea.
Oh, no, we didn't think you were here. No. We thought you were here.
I was not cool with that.
Yeah.
That's where we thought you were.
It was like right here.
We never thought you were here.
But I kept trying whenever I did the extend the time before murders.
Fakes.
Yeah. Whenever I did the extended time to murdering, I always wanted to check out what these were. The first choices were always the ones that were further up here.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, I really want them to think that I'm interested. And then, maybe the 5th or 6th night, I would be investigating the ones that were close to my hideout.
No, we didn't think any of these... We didn't think you were here at all.
Yeah.
At all. Like, we knew that you were in...
Between that main street and that main street.
We thought you were in here.
Yeah. So
in this box.
Yeah.
We just didn't realize that you were past that line.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Past the main street. Or main highway.
But it's also due to a misunderstanding of the rules.
Mm-hmm.
It's also due to the fact that we're burnt.
Yeah.
But I'm satisfied that even with those factors,
you guys were
close.
Damn
Good.
Close.
Which is nice. So this game can be harder.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna pick on you now. You thought that this was gonna be dry.
And in the end, the rules
I know, but you and I both get like that with the rules. We always glaze over, and we always go, no, it's easier for us to just go in. Like, that's why I give him the manual, like, you go absorb the manual, and then you explain it. Yeah, don't tell us anything, explain it as we go in little bits.
And I did choose the easiest for Jack, which was that location.
Yeah, it was a bunch of easy, that's why I got the app.
I was going into it. I'm thinking to myself, you know what? 100. Everybody likes orders of magnitude, so you will second guess yourself and say, no, 100. 100 is such a round number. He would never choose 100.
You know what? The number didn't even.
It didn't even clue in.
It didn't factor.
It was the murders themselves that were.
It was the locations of the and it was more just because of what we were seeing.
I wasn't looking at the numbers at all.
No.
Yeah, but the algorithm for the locations of the murders seem to favor this particular section here. Everywhere else is like so spread out that if you were to choose like somewhere right here, it'd be a lot rougher to get to. But 100, I'm like, that's center of the board. That's center of the board, but there's a lot
and
of stuff
here. I don't think it's easy for Jack. I think it's set for easy for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Like that, it's an easier thing.
Because if I was to choose a hideout in this area, it's actually a nightmare
to get into.
For Jack.
There's only like what?
Well, like every single, you can investigate almost everywhere by choosing the right locations. What a very neat game.
I actually enjoyed that. I think you enjoyed this too in the end.
Yeah, well, this is...
now we know more, right? Like this is always the case when we start a new one. We're always like, at first, and then we go, okay, and then we play it again and go, all right. But this is one that is very, very similar to Fury of Dracula.
Although I think Fury probably would be a little bit more.
But Fury is also $200 on Amazon right now.
Yeah.
That's my other
But these are actual prints of the letters.
Yeah,
that he wrote.
They took them and put a Photoshop background on them and faded them out because it's kind of
creepy.
Not creepy, but it's kind of ick to profit off of.
Oh, directly, yeah.
So that's why I think they did that, was like they didn't want them to be super legible. I don't even know that they're exact actual copies. They may have been mimicked, like...
At the same time, I kind of hindered myself because I technically get to pick the two policemen that I should have moved.
I noticed that. But I was like, I'm not going to say anything because that was his... Because I had a feeling that there was rules that we didn't know because we didn't, read it. And I was like... I figured... in my mind, I went, this probably balances the game.
Mm-hmm. There was one error I made. Yeah, 98. I chose, instead of going the back way, the front way. I'm like 102 to 100. I'm like, no, that'll be too obvious. Or 120 to 100. So went 122 to 100 instead through the back door.
No, I'm happy I got this. This was good.
This is going to be fun now that you guys know the rules.
Oh yeah.
You guys are going to be really dangerous as investigators.
Ken has?
Yes.
No, and I like that this is not super PC. There's not like 20 billion bits to it.
Yeah.
But this was actually really cool. Like it'll be much better next time around. As usual. This is typical for us. That the first go was like and then the next time we're like, ah.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, cool. So we have a pile to pick from. This took us a long time to figure out, but it's actually interesting. Again, decisions, choices, logic. It's actually good. I actually like that. It's a lot like Fury of Dracula.
Mm-hmm.
A lot.
Yeah.
You almost got me.
But it's actually in a way simpler.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Once you understand the turn phases, they happen a lot quicker because it's just a matter of one phase can be just replacing those pieces with another piece.
Well, look, I think they really broke them down to make sure you don't forget something, which I'm happy because for me, again, disabled person with no memory, likes that. Okay, so
Clank or Munchkin?
Scar?
Fine.
Okay.
With expansion. I want to go underwater. Oh, you don't want to go underwater? You don't want to fight a goldfish? Okay.
Sort of like the original.
Original works. I'm cool with original.
I like both, so either way.
I'll just have to sort out the.
This is the
original
underwater
cards.
cards.
Yeah, you just take it. There's
There's little wavies.
I watched the review for Clank, and Tom said something really helpful. Is you go through this, and any of the things that have like a water thing, you'll find one eventually. There's like a little water symbol that's over the
gray part. They'll have like a little wavy.
Yeah, like I'm trying to find one. I know there's a symbol because he mentioned it, and I went, "Oh, that's actually really clever that they did that." Because there's some that, yeah. See, here you go. Here's an example. Do you see that watermark sort of wavy thing down here?
And the brown.
Oh,
It's meant to be really subtle. It's just enough to.
Yeah. So the goldfish.
like there?
Like that. See that?
Yep, like the goldfish there.
Like the goldfish.
Okay.
And that's how you do it.
Yeah.
So it's actually nice because they made it possible to go, oh, that.
Without it being like a separate art on the card.
We're going to be switching over to Clank
Yeah.
shortly. We're just removing the expansion.
Well, not really moving the expansion, just
No,
the
we
wavy
are.
cards.
Yeah, but the wavy cards are the expansion, sweetie. I'm just saying. If you remove the board and you remove the wavy cards, you're removing the expansion.
Although we're keeping.
Yeah, I'm keeping that because that doesn't impact the game. It just actually makes it nicer to lay out.
Yes.
Okay, do a double check for me that the water cards are out.
The bilge.
Okay, do a double check for me on these. So I wonder if there's a spot that I can put these. Those shouldn't, because those should be the decks for the players, which weren't impacted by the expansion.
Those are. Yeah, those are the player decks. Where's the player or the?
The water cards are here. Yeah, that's why I wanted someone else to check after me, just to be sure, because I'm not.
Yeah, the boomerang goes away. I really liked that card.
But you bought it.
I know I bought it, and then.
And then you realized how annoying it is?
Well, and then people screamed at me when I was playing along. I'm like,
No, it was more how the fact that you weren't, and we didn't scream at you.
well, okay.
I'm
It was
like pointing out your language there.
When you're throwing it, you throw.
Yeah, it's
When
you
you're
weren't
using it
you weren't
as.
explaining your play order is the problem with this game.
So, to me, as a boomerang, you throw it and it comes back to you. When you're using it as
Yeah,
a weapon, it should
but
come right back to you.
Yes, but as the card, it's when you discard it that it comes back.
In the next go round.
That's the thing, and this is the game. This is. Yeah, so we got all the water cards out. Connor, are you checking them again?
I've just got this section here. I've
I
got
just
3 decks
did
all
that
set.
section.
It's been checked
Oh, okay.
twice or 3 times at this point.
Cool. So that's that.
That's
get
the
the
one that
original?
I put out that Skara hasn't double checked me on just because I'm not trusting my brain.
Okay.
Oh, so that's another one.
Yeah, so what I'm gonna do is these are cards for the expansion.
Yep.
And I'm gonna put them in this hole,
Okay.
which will go under the little bits. So they don't have to mix in with this.
Alright.
So now we have a choice: easy dungeon or hard dungeon.
Maybe fully open it so that your public can comment.
So we got that's easy dungeon.
No, what I would do is put it up. Oh, well, that works too. Actually, I forgot that we have 2 cameras for a second.
So that's easy dungeon.
Yeah, that's the easy dungeon where they're all together, like the marketplace is all together. Or
And
here
that's
the
the hard
marketplace is all messed up. So, easy dungeon or hard dungeon? You guys can vote. Tell us easy or hard now. Or gentle or hard.
And the Clank is in the bag.
Yes, I know. That's how I have it too. Yay, Clank.
Clank.
Careful, because some of these bits need to be removed.
Really?
Not those.
Not those.
No,
It's
It's only the diving.
It's these.
So let's start. Let's do the hard dungeon. It's the one that's face up.
Because these don't actually have anything that's water specific.
No.
They have new potions and things, but the idea is for you to put them randomly.
Yeah.
The scubas.
There's only the scuba diving suit.
Yeah, which is in this.
That's it.
Yep, I know. So these.
And survey says nothing.
Let's go with hard mode.
Yeah.
Unless they decide otherwise.
They're not answering, so. No answer, too bad.
Well, it's 11:30.
There's 3 people watching us.
Wow.
We have 3 people watching us live. I know a lot of people watch us after,
After.
which is strange.
Yeah.
So hi to the people who have traveled through time.
And watch us later than now.
We're
Than
at now.
our live
It's like
time.
now.
We're at now.
I know
what
it's
was-
kind of awkward.
What
and
will
strange.
that be now?
Meh.
Soon.
Hi, Boris!
5 hours.
He always shows up when we go to play Clank.
Sierra, if this helps, I know you know BC Breakaway because you work together on Furry. Valrus did. Oh.
Oh, the Mormon hello.
Yeah, the book,
Yeah.
the book of Furry thing with BC Breakaway. And it was really funny because Valrus didn't know that BC Breakaway was BC Breakaway.
Stripes.
He just
Yeah.
thought he was Stripes. And Valrus was going on and on to me about, oh, Stripes is awesome. You should totally recruit him for conference. He's wonderful and amazing and all these things. And later on, I realized that BC Breakaway is Stripes. So I wrote to him after for a little bit. I was going, oh, by the way, Valrus was raving about you and like telling me to recruit you and stuff. And then I realized that you staff for Furry. He's like, oh, really? And I'm like, yeah. He's like, I didn't know that Valrus was on staff for conference. Like, it turned into a thing. It was quite funny.
So now that we've completely mixed up you guys. Okay.
Oh, the dragon.
Oh.
I need.
I wish this was colored, though. That's the only...
We can draw a happy face on it and, give it a name like Nikki.
No, Okay, I'm not going to say anything. I wish I could paint it like a different color than black, because I feel like it doesn't really show up that well on the board.
Black.
So it's a little dragon.
Like a neon.
It's like a little...
It's a neon.
It's Ritnock!
Oh god!
Someone needs to make Ritnock watch this just so he can grumble about being the dragon on the board and that we're trying to steal from him and whatever.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have to put the...
Uns.
Where's the little bag of blackie?
Yep.
The little black bag.
So Valrus, we got the expansion.
You go underwater now.
We got the expansion. At least this one I feel a lot more confident than... This one at least I know what's going on.
Yeah. The other one I think we would need a little bit more brain to...
Which one?
the expansion.
I don't find it makes a big difference. I don't find it makes a big difference at all. It makes a difference in that, like, you have to weigh, do I want to take the damage to go get the bigger thing? Which I think is a nice little, like, oh, I need to actually think about that.
Yeah. Can we actually move these? Just
oh, yeah, because you need to make the store.
I need to make the store. How many do we need?
Yeah, we've played it 2 or 3 times now already since we got it, and yeah, I'm.
I gotta shuffle first.
Yeah, because we kind of looked at them all. Not that I remember the order, but still.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we got the expansion. We actually had a big debate about taking it to Pauperance. We actually had a big debate about taking board games to Pauperance because we didn't know, they weren't requested, so we weren't sure if they were wanted or not when we were like, when we wanted board games there.
Yeah.
Kind of, maybe, sort of.
Yeah, it was special.
Bring our modest yet awesome collection.
Hi, what?
I don't know, I think we're doing okay
Yeah.
for collections.
Got it all figured out now.
Yeah,
For the
Clank.
most part.
No, I feel, Clank I feel pretty good. I feel
The
very
only part in the expansion I don't get is the boomerang.
If you discard it via whatever card gives you the ability to discard, it comes back in the next round.
I always thought when you...
yeah, no, but it doesn't work like the
boomerang.
item. It works, you have to remember, this is a card game. So it's gonna mimic a boomerang. And that's the idea. By throwing it out, the action of throwing it out is discarding it. It isn't, I'm throwing it out. No. It's you're discarding it. That's the act of throwing it.
If you wing somebody in the head with it, it's not coming back.
My little spear guy.
I still want to paint yellow, purple.
Yeah.
Be like it's my custom game. I know
Custom game bit.
Yeah, that's the other option, is like go and buy custom.
Yeah.
Purple Clank.
Yeah, purple Clank and a purple balloon. That looks like.
But
yeah.
what little weapon would you have?
Well, they all have a weapon. They all
They're
have the same
different.
weapon.
Nope.
Oh, you have a stabby, you have a swordy thing, and.
He has a dagger.
Yeah. Okay. Well, they're very
Okay,
similar.
no, you have the axe. I had the spear, and he has the sword.
Yeah, it's just you can't really tell it's an axe.
Yeah. Okay. When we're ready, I'll just flip these guys over.
So, Boris, when are you visiting Ottawa to come play board games?
Yes.
Or see the sights and...
To play board games. Hopefully we can get him to come visit for our one of our projects that we have going on.
Ooh.
You remember?
Secret project.
Of Doom.
Ditto.
Yeah, get another photo. Because I kind of like that picture, all of us in the bank seats from last year. That was fun.
Huh?
The photo we took of everybody in the restaurant at the Alt.
Oh yeah, that was nice. Yeah,
The making of.
yeah, when we did oh, for crying. So last year, when we got the venue, when we got the hotel, so they sort of knew what we were, and we did the site visit, and we had already made arrangements through someone that we work with to do our venue reveal show off thing. And it was cute because, they had been told what we were, but they didn't quite understand yet. And we told them that day, we show up and we're all in business suits, right?
We look like a Japanese business crash is the best way to describe it.
It was great. So we're all in suits and we're looking all, fancy, and we're talking to them and we're explaining what we'll put in each room and what we have in mind and, that kind of deal. And keep in mind, there's me, there's Conray, there's Zetz. That's who was on that meeting, right? and we're all in suits and we're looking all fancy, and then we're trying to explain to them that, look, later today you're gonna see some things running around the hotel. It's because we're doing a video to promote the hotel for the convention, all this thing. Can we show you what we're going to be wearing so you don't, like, so you're expecting this? And they were like, okay. So we open this briefcase and we have pictures of the various fursuits that are going to be walking around. And this one we go, that's me, that's him, and that's him. And the guy's like, okay. Like, and it was just so, like, it was really interesting. Just the atmosphere of this whole conversation.
That's where furries, we don't get over it.
But I think that the best part was, this particular hotel, like, it's a business hotel, but they went very very casual and, like...
Oh, the guy's statement?
Yeah, so, like, when he meets us in the lobby with our helper for the venue, he looks at us and goes, oh, you don't need to wear suits here. And we're all kind of looking at him like...
We're not a suit environment.
Yeah, we're not a suit environment, and he's like pointing at his clothes. And we're just kind of looking at him like...
You have no idea.
Yeah, so it was quite funny.
We are going to blow your mind very shortly.
It was quite funny. Honestly, my favorite thing about the alt is the color-coded rooms. That is my absolute favorite thing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean...
It is a creative's paradise.
It absolutely is, but it makes the fursuiters look really good just because it's different colors everywhere and
it's vibrant.
Yeah, and I remember that I was like, wow, the color coded rooms, like no more of that walking into this beige room of doom and going, am I in Macintosh or am I in Applewood,
Champagne,
or whatever. Like, there seems, and in Ottawa, oh my god, in Ottawa, there's this tendency of like the Mackenzie room and the Rito and the like
fancy name here we don't know room.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of them are Ottawa related. I've noticed, but man. Okay, so this is all set up. We have the monies. The clank has been put in. What is the order of the things?
Dragon.
Lots of dragons that need to be replaced.
I need more dragons. Okay.
As you take them out?
Dragon.
No.
Nope. You just want to keep replacing them until...
Does he have to reshuffle back in? Ooh!
Cool.
Crystal Golem.
Where's our goblin?
The goblin was... Oh.
It's been shuffled in, probably.
Just look on the back of the card. So... Because it won't say Clank.
Yeah, it'll be a double-sided goblin.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Got it.
You got it?
Yeah, these need to be shuffled in anyway.
Yep.
Yeah.
As you drop them.
But Boris, we miss you.
Are we?
I'm telling Boris that we miss him.
No, we do.
By the way, if anyone's going to A&E, please let Connery and I know. We're looking for possible roommates.
Alpha November Echo.
Yep. And through New England. I have never been to a US con, and that will be my first. So we'll see if I find it, too much or different or...
I need the deck.
No, I'm just shuffling.
Yeah.
Or which have you.
Yeah.
Who's going first? Who's going second? Who's going third? Oh, I have a fun story about consent. A really fun story about consent. So, I got my first fursuit roughly 3 years ago. Maybe a bit longer than that, but I think it's about 3 years at this point. So I went to this convention in London, Ontario. And I get my hotel room and I'm all set up, and this guy comes to my room named Walrus, who's dropping off a bodysuit for a friend of mine. This gorgeous bodysuit that I wish fit me, because the person's trying to sell it now or something. But I wanted to buy the suit, but I can't. But yeah, so I remember, really shy guy, very sort of quiet, very, very soft-spoken, and he finds out that, this story, my favorite Walrus story.
Oh, is this the Clank?
Yeah. So, we go to Walmart with this guy that we don't even know. We take him in the car that we had arranged to get us down there. We go to Walmart, we go shopping and buy things, because the Walmart's like right there, but it's easier with a vehicle. So we go, we come back. So the con opens, and I walk into con space, and I'm wandering around the dealer's den, and there's this awesome cat. He's burgundy and gray, and he's so pretty. And I go and I start playing with the fursuiter, because, that's what you do.
What?
And the fursuiter's poking me in the belly and the side, and I don't know who it is. And I'm like, but what's going on? I'm like, he's so familiar with me. This is so strange. And then finally he goes, it's Walrus. I'm like, oh my god, okay. So now I know Mr. Shy Man is Burgundy Cat of Doom, who is gorgeous. Now I put these two things together, and now I realize that Walrus in fursuit is very different from Walrus out of suit. Mm-hmm. So later, and I think it was the same day, I'm in fursuit, and it's the first time I'm walking around in fursuit at this convention. It's the first time I'm really suiting at a convention, and I'm being a cat, and I'm being purple and fluffy, and all these things. And I run into Walrus, and Walrus is in his suit. And he's looking at me, and he's interacting with me, and that whole thing. And then he goes and he starts fluffing this area of the bodysuit, and I looked at him like, boobs? And he goes, oh my god, I'm so sorry. And he's in fursuit, and he's doing like, oh no, I'm sorry. And I'm like, it's cool, I get it now. Like, now I get it. Like, when you're in suit, you don't. Like, you're in cat mode or dog mode or whatever animal you are mode. So I was like, it's cool, I get it. You didn't intend thing, it's fine. So since then, whenever I see Walrus, the first thing I do to him when I walk up to him is grab his man boobs. No, but I'm gonna want one of those soon.
Oh, another Coke.
I'm gonna refill it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get a bottle of Coke and then stuff. But yeah, it was cute. It was just so cute. Just the like, oh, I'm playing, and then oh crap. And it's fine because I've actually done it a lot to people. I've done it to my handlers so much.
Here's your Coke.
I have had to do listen, if you're gonna be my handler, I'm sorry, but this is something that may happen. Particularly when you're doing like fursuiting at a burlesque show.
Yes. You who walks into walls during
oh my god, yes.
This wasn't even just like a little nudge into the wall or bonk into the wall. This was a Wile E. Coyote painted on the side of the splat.
Sierra, I don't know. Have you seen my like burlesque fursuiting thing that I've done? I don't know if you have. I know Walrus has many times. I'm gonna finish this one.
So we are just about ready to go. We're getting faster at setup.
Well, now we know him.
Do we have a starting amount of money? No, we start with no monies.
No.
Mm-hmm.
We have to earn monies.
Pirates Cove I was thinking of.
For a second, Bert.
Oh, I see a stand the lion something.
Damn,
Lion's
you
gonna
there.
floof off. Why are you going to bed? No! This is dead dog. You have to stay up forever. This is Popper's dead dog.
We shall all turn into skeletons. And there.
Okay, so you're going first.
Mm-hmm.
Fine, I'll go second and Connor will last. So I think
Mm-hmm.
if I'm looking at the clock, yeah.
Unless you want to go counterclockwise.
Yeah. I have to talk to them about invading again, but they basically told me I'm welcome at any time to come invade and cat. Which is
Oh,
fun.
yeah.
If ever you're in Ottawa, Sarah, if you come down for any conference, if you manage to stay in a little bit longer and it's close to a burlesque show, and I'll have to double check this.
That's not every other.
Usually, I think after the weekend from 2018, I think it's going to be the second Tuesday again, like this year.
Mm-hmm.
So we may be able to actually catch a burlesque show after conference.
Because that would be
That would be good.
That would be really good for me, actually.
Because
So
they're fun.
if we can work it out, then maybe we can go be animals at a show. Because it's so much fun, and they love the fursuits.
Oh, God.
One of the burlesque performers has asked me to try it on. Holly, the one that I did the act with, she's roughly my build and my height. She's a little bit less pudgy here, but she's roughly my build. She's tried on my full suit. And it was the best thing, because she was like, she puts the head on, she goes, "How do you see?" And I'm like, "Carefully." You learn how to see. Okay, so Scara, go.
Mm-hmm.
Draw your 5 cards.
Then you throw out the mirror and everybody's like, "Oh my god."
Yeah, so just we'll keep it in mind for 2018, and if we can arrange something, maybe we can barrack Sierra for a couple days after, somehow.
Okay.
I really need to get a pull-out couch.
Mm-hmm. So I'm tripping over my own feet.
Figures.
I know, I'm such a klutz.
Yeah.
And I get to steal 4 things.
Cool.
Hmm.
You get to buy 4 things. You get to skill more. I don't know, whatever it is. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. I love the burlesque community. My plan for my birthday is dinner and burlesque. There's a restaurant named Kinky downtown that's like I want to say Japanese fusion of some kind that exists, and it's managed by someone I know, and he's wonderful. So I'm hoping to do that. Oh, I guess that's what this was for. This was that thing, but I mean, that's better.
Okay. So I've got my things. I can't move.
So you're discarding now.
What'd you buy?
Clerk of the Sun.
Okay.
Okay.
And, ooh, we got another sticker.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I got the same hand as Scar.
A stumble and 4 burgles?
Yeah.
Exactly the same.
Yeah, exactly the same. So, I put that one and I'm just going to do this because we know. Okay. This is the challenging part of I can't.
You didn't move, so...
I have no move. Neither of us had move.
Yeah.
So, that's why I'm just sort of going, yeah, no, I have 4 things.
You do that combo. You could buy the Elvis Digger.
Or you can explore.
Or you can...
So you can move.
Okay, what is...
You
Okay,
get 2
there's...
money every time you pick them. for everything.
Okay, I want to see the shrine, the rebel, whatever, the elven dagger. Just because then I can look at all three options.
Mhm.
Yeah, and on arrive, puts 3 dragon cubes back in the bag. That makes no difference.
And then there's the explorer, which is 2 and a foot.
Yeah.
2 and a boot to the head.
Oh, I remember this one. You know what, I'll take the elven dagger now because I can.
Okay.
This is what I had, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm checking myself.
I only got a couple of braces.
My turn.
It should be fun. It should be a lot of fun.
Okay. Sidestep. That can't be right.
Let me see.
Sorry, step.
This is no sidestep. I think you only get 1.
Okay, here, wait. I have 1 sidestep,
Okay, and you should have 1
and I have
Scramble.
1 scramble.
scramble.
What do you
I
have?
have a stumble. I don't have a side step.
Okay. So the decks weren't done up properly.
Yours was, thankfully. You
2 stumbles.
Okay, wait. Here, because I'll reach
6 burgles.
Okay, aside from that, 1,
2 stumbles. Side step.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's a second stumble, there's a sidestep, scramble, and there's another burgle.
Yeah.
6
Yeah.
burgles.
You're right.
Yeah.
2 stumbles.
Yeah.
Sidestep, scramble.
Yeah.
This should be a burgle.
Side step. I mean.
The
Oh,
No,
one
you
he
have.
has
You
the
need
side-
1 burgle.
I had 2 sidesteps.
Yeah, so he
Yeah,
needs
so I
1
need-
burgle from you. Because you should have 1 extra.
So my hand looks almost identical to everybody else's, except instead of a stumble, I sidestep.
Yeah, because I already had 1 stumble and I've had 4 burgles. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just putting this back to the way it should be now.
So I'm
So I
going
still
to.
get the hand I'm supposed to next time.
I'm going to move,
Okay.
Yeah.
and I have 4 to spend. And those are 5.
Well, this birthday, my parents gave me some money. Connery got me Clank. Scara got me a phone case that I've been wanting for a while. Leath made me a fursuit bandana. Leath is this amazing staff member for Camference who does communications with me, and
Are you done?
and he's just wonderful.
Excuse me.
And
What? Oh,
is it one for everybody?
ice cream.
And yeah, so at the end of Paw Prints, once we had most of the place torn down, he comes over, he goes, "Oh, by the way, I have something for you for your birthday," and takes out this little package and a card, and there was money in the card and a really nice fursuit bandana that he had made himself.
I'm tripping again.
Yeah, because you only had 1. That's
Yeah.
why that makes sense.
I could steal for 2. Scramble and run.
Okay.
Oh, I saw. I'm gonna move. Yes.
Okay.
Come on, Joe. I have 3 biting power.
Oh, and Dracon bought me cast iron pans.
Oh, nice.
That was that he got it off my wish list.
And
I'm probably gonna bring them here to try to make a couple things.
So I'm done.
And what is it? Season them?
Well, I have to look into that further. My key thing is there's a few things that I want to be able to make that you can only make in cast iron. For example, Jack Astor's garlic bread.
Yeah.
All right.
You need to do deep dish.
Yeah, and deep dish pizzas and stuff. but also just using cast iron on its own will put
It's
iron in your
really
food.
good.
And given I've been having an iron deficiency lately, which hopefully in my next blood test will be gone. I'll know August 16th. So it's my turn now, right?
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So I know there's one stumble, and I'll just pay that now. Boop. And
You stumble or trip on our feet.
go away. Now I have 2 moves,
Mhm.
and I have 3 dice. So 3. Is there anything worth three?
That's 3.
3 or I know, but
Or a
anything
shrine.
else? Can I see it?
The shrine gives you 1 money.
Oh yeah, I
Or
remember.
1 health.
Yeah,
Well,
I remember that.
Haven't taken damage, so.
No.
Right.
Okay.
Oh yeah, we're a 3-player.
No.
Alright.
Yeah, I'll take the explorer.
Exploration for the 1.
And you're moving your 2.
Yeah, it's just I wanted to do that first. So I
You're in the
go,
same room as that.
and then I'll shuffle
Yeah,
that
it's
pile
my sword.
because reasons.
Oh wait.
If anything, this birthday I have
Wow.
built up my board gaming collection by 2 games, Clank and
White.
yeah, the Letters from Whitechapel. Because with Leah's money gift, I was able to get that one. I wanted something that had that mechanic of the hidden,
Fury.
The
like
hidden
similar to
player.
Fury. Fury is like in this weird situation right now, so I've been doing research on it, so I know what's going on with it because we want to play it. We want to get our hands on it, but so currently on Amazon it's like $200.
I want to be a Dracula and do Dracula things. It's that simple.
You just want to go bleh, bleh.
Bleh.
At people.
Bleh.
Um,
I want to do.
So, and the company that originally made it, whose turn is it?
Scares again. We're
Okay.
in the shuffle phase.
Yeah. So the company that originally made it got rid of the license. I guess because it sort of disappeared off the face of the earth for a while, but then Tabletop did a thing on it and kind of brought it back. I kept hearing it. It's funny, Fury was one of the games that I kept hearing about in reviews and being mentioned and compared to and people saying it was great. And then Tabletop did a thing on it.
And then it disappeared from the face of the earth.
It had disappeared before that. It was out of print before that. So I think and the 10 years went by between revision 2 and revision 3.
Mm-hmm.
And then they did revision 3 and it's been out of print since. Okay.
What'd you buy?
3, 4, 5.
Mercenaries. Because there's nothing that's for
Affordable.
Well,
One,
there is, but I didn't want
2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm gonna do Elven Dagger allows me to draw a card.
Okay.
Darn. But I wanted that card.
It's great.
I like the elven stuff.
Wah wah wah. Okay.
That's why, like,
So that's done, but I'm gonna use these things. Okay. So I'm gonna deal with the stumbles. Just so I can. I'm discarding those.
wow, we haven't had a dragon card yet.
Nope. Well, we pulled like 4 right at the beginning. Okay.
Well,
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 purchasing.
that allows you to draw 2 cards. You
Okay.
do combination of that, combination of that.
Okay, let me see the 2 cards thing. Whatever that is, because I can't. Okay, that's worth 2. Yeah, I will do that.
Okay.
This is my discard, so it's been put there. And I
Another
will
thing I was looking at getting.
and I will deal with my 1 movement. And there's nothing that's a 1 poke, so these things will go away.
Yeah.
And this will go in front of me.
And we all shriek in
1,
terror
2,
because
3,
a monster
4,
arrives.
5.
You need to throw a Clank in for because Overlord just arrived again.
Okay.
Great. We're getting a whole bunch of monsters.
Rawr. Well, this is what's supposed to happen.
I don't even have.
Given the first time we had like none. And we were like, what's going on? It's weird.
Stumble. Oh, this is a shit. Yeah, horrible hand. I get 2 gold.
Where's... Oh. Sorry about that, ice.
It's okay.
Here's my ice.
I have 2 movement, which allows me at least get a secret. Which immediately allows me to bump a card, which is going to be this stumble. Go away!
We should do it because you have the box.
The box
Okay,
is
fine.
over there. It might be easier to just make a little pile and then we'll deal
And
with
I
it
have
in the game.
2. What can I buy with 2?
Device or a mercenary. If you do the device, then we can add another card to the.
The mercenary allows me to continue get a lot of gold, so
Okay.
early on mercenary.
And that's it.
That's it. I don't have anything cool like elven daggers and whatnot. Everybody else keeps stealing those from me.
Neener.
And here I go tripping on my feet again. And oh, look at that! I have 5 bind power and 1 attack, but can't really attack.
This is not D&D. This is a game called Clank.
Similar vein of D&D actually. The idea is we're all dungeon delvers. We're all jostling against each other to try and steal the best treasure and survive doing it. Because there's an angry dragon that's out to get us.
And I'm going to do the training.
Just gonna do...
Remember?
Just keep going.
So I get 1 money right away because
Money.
money. Well, because training.
Okay.
And that's it.
Okay, I should really bookmark that page.
And oh, look at that! The dragon finally appears. 2 cards.
Oh, is that a dragon attack?
We get to do the.
Oh god.
Clank has taken effect. All of that noise that we made. Delving in the dungeon.
It's funny because D&D is actually a type of game that I won't play.
Mm-hmm.
It's too...
RP. It is too much into roleplay.
I think it depends. I've seen people play it and they're not role-playing, they're just...
It's just playing the game.
Yeah, like they're just pen and papering and numbering and...
What do I have to do to bring? Ooh, I get hit. Or 1. But...
Serves you right.
What?
And the second one was a black one, so that's going in the bag. Cool.
You're the one that caused a dragon attack and taking all the cards I want.
It's called You Might Need More Buying Power. Okay, so are you done?
Me? Yes.
Yeah, okay. So 1, 2, 3,
4,
4,
5.
5. Well then.
Super Scramble Burgle.
Yeah, so anything worth 5 and below.
You can get the emerald.
Okay. What? And that's it, eh?
Yeah,
Draw a card
but
plus
you
2
get.
Clank.
Yeah. When you acquire, you have to make noise.
5. I'll take an explorer and a mercenary.
It runs. Right.
There we go. And that goes in this pile. And I need to move. And I want to move here.
So, the wizard is quite handy. He's worth 2 for every tome that you get.
Mm-hmm.
So the more tomes you have, the more he
The
is.
better, yeah.
Only because early on it doesn't really matter all that much. Boop, 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 boop.
Go to the chasing room or...
4 burglars and a mercenary. What does killing an overlord do?
Draw 2 cards. If you have 2 swords. You have 2 swords?
I do have 2 swords.
Do you have 3 swords?
No. But I get a gold if I kill the goblin. But I get to cycle through my deck faster if... Ooh, tough call. I'm going to...
Pop that on the head or whatever.
I'm likely to get a stumble if I draw cards, so I think I'm going to bop the goblin.
Bopped him on the head.
And with my buying power of 5...
Alright. 4 emeralds.
I think I'm going to do the emerald.
Okay. And let's see what card we get today. Ooh, the Wand of Recall.
Okay.
The Recall Wand. Okay.
Stay.
So, first of all, I'm going to again trip over my own feet. Then I'm going to move for 2.
Yes.
1. And oh, look at that, I got an attack bonus.
Cool.
Which I'm probably going to burn after I buy something. I only have 4.
I'm just doing a tweet so that people know we're playing Clank now.
Smells pretty good. Tastes like black cherry.
So, I'm happy. Our Twitter account now has 280 followers for Furry Talk Lab. That's
Awesome.
something. I'm working on it, because otherwise we're...
Now, do we want 2 mercenaries or an expert? Expert. So that's my buying power. And I'm going to burn the potion and use my mercenary's power to go.
Kill that guy?
Yep.
What's the rules on him?
Gets me 3 buying power.
No, only in the Crystal Cave, which you're in.
That's why I popped him on the head. Okay.
Cool. And you're done?
And I'm done.
Okay.
That's why I moved over there. I'm like, hey. I just have to do this, which is a dragon.
3.
And the danger of put 1.
5.
You draw an additional cube.
Wait. There's no dragon icon. Okay, that one. I'm making sure because I'm like, wait, what?
So I draw 3 cubes instead of 2.
Okay.
Boop. Boop.
Okay. Alrighty then. Okay, I'll deal with buying after. I have 2 stabbies. I need to see anything that's down that has 2 stabbies. I know there's 2 overlords down, so I just need to see one of them.
And there's a kobold that you can kill.
Ooh, I like the kobold.
Because it gives you buying power.
Danger pool.
Whose side are you on?
What? I got 3 buying power for the thing.
Defeat, I draw 2 cards.
With the kobold? Yeah.
With the overlord.
Oh, the overload. Yeah. Cobalt. Overload.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
The highest on the table is 6.
Yeah, so that's a waste.
Hmm?
Unless you want to buy a wizard tomb or a secret tomb.
Yeah, but I'm not that interested in that yet. Not yet.
Well, by power 3, you have the Wand of Wind, which allows you to teleport to adjacent rooms, or take a secret, or take a...
I'm not there yet.
Okay.
This is the third time you picked the card I want.
What, this?
Every single time. Alright, whose side are you on?
Okay,
Not
I'm
everybody's
stabbing this thingy. This thingy can go back,
Okay.
because I had 2 stabs. So I get to
Okay.
draw 2 more.
Yeah.
So 2. Ha!
Now you can really buy yourself.
Yeah, so that's 8.
You're not allowed to look.
What?
That stays face down.
I'm...
I know, leave it
waiting
alone.
to Flip it for the...
Okay, so I need to see the 6 value and the 5. I need to decide what I'm gonna do here. I don't like that.
What's on the side? Why didn't it on this side?
There. I'm gonna take the Wand of Wind.
Okay.
That one's more practical to me than the Wand of Recall.
Okay.
Because the Wand of Recall you can only teleport if you have an artifact. This one you can teleport to an adjacent room or take a secret from an adjacent room despite not having an artifact.
Yeah.
So that's
That's
more
actually
practical.
practical.
So that's and I still have 2.
You still have 2.
So I'm gonna take the pokey person. Because I can.
Mercenary.
Yep.
Okay.
That goes there.
Now.
Now, I have
Now.
to do 2 movements. So 1,
Grab.
pick up thing. Ooh, I got a 5 coin.
And then back.
Pretty much. But still. Useful.
Okay. Now I can flip these.
Yes.
Sleight of hand. And oh, look at that! It's Mr. Whiskers
And dragon.
and dragon.
So you have to draw. My turn to draw. So
Oh yeah,
I need
no bar play.
2.
2.
I get hit. Yeah, I'm gonna be the first one.
Womp, womp, womp.
Alright.
I actually like Clank a lot. I'm glad that I saw it on that one playthrough, despite the fact because I had heard of it and
Despite getting seeing the shaky
it's
cam
funny
of-
because Tom every single time Tom Vassal I about 90% of the time what he likes I like.
Mhm.
Not always, but most of the time.
Ooh.
Had a rebel miner with an explorer, which allows me to draw an extra card.
Okay.
So stumble, done, 3 burgles. The rebel miner gives me 2 gold, and he's done.
You know what? Here, I'll just do this for you. Because you had 3 and giving you 2, it just puts you up to 5.
Mm-hmm. One movement. 5.
Where do we go?
No.
There's bar.
It depends what he needs right now.
Mercenary. Bar.
Like the three on the bottom, I always know they're there. It's all the other ones that I'm like, okay, what is there?
This
What is there?
one,
What
this
is there?
one, and this one.
You're getting me to risk first.
Yeah.
Which way I have one? That's your turn?
Yeah.
Sure. And old players play one card again. Okay, fine.
That's on arrive.
It's on right.
Cool. Jeez, you snap my nose up whenever I do that. Okay, put it there for now. I realize it looks kind of awful when it's on me. It'll just be there.
This would be okay. So I trip over my own feet again. Really, such results. And I'll move for one.
Can you put your hand down so we can see it, please?
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay. This helps.
So you're taking a major treasure. Or no, that's secret? Secret.
Yeah. It's not an artifact yet. And now I have 6 pine bar. You know what? I'm gonna do another 10 covers because pine bar running ability. So that takes care of my money. And I'm going to pokey poke a watcher. Because 3 attack, 3 attack.
Okay.
Which means I get 3 and everybody else gets to put in 1 clank.
Hmm. Okay.
That's it?
Did you put in your clank for the...
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. Monsters attack again. Hey, it's your turn to grab the. I'm having
Yeah,
fun
now
getting
it's my turn, right?
bashed around. Okay, so.
Yes.
Oh, quarter. +2 clank. Okay, that's right. Let me grab it. Make noise.
Yeah, just look at everything. Okay, I'll deal with that in a minute. First, there's this. Which one? This says draw 2 cards. And I will
Yeah,
fix
you
the
do,
chat
please.
in a minute. 2. Awesome, that's actually useful. There's another stumble. I will deal with that. This can also be discarded right now because it does nothing else. And I will fix this. Okay. Now, I have 4 bind, 1 poke, and 2 move.
The kobold does 1 poke. And we have how many back here?
4.
You can do the peddler. You can do 2 mercenaries. You can do sapphire.
Okay, can I see all the ones I can do aside from the regular ones? The regular ones, I know what they do. I don't need to see them. That's the nice thing. Oh, that's neat. Hmm. I'll take the companion instead. That's more useful. Put that there. Okay, so the buying is done.
Yeah.
The kobold is 1 poke, right?
Yeah, and you get 1 buying power.
Can I see the kobold again? I just want to double check myself.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, I get 1 buying power after I poke it,
Mm-hmm.
which is impractical.
Which increases the odds of a dragon attack.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm clearing more stuff out.
Mm.
I'll poke it for sake of poking something.
Okay, cool.
Because screw it.
Mm-hmm.
It's been poked and it's gone. So I will discard this because I bought things and whatever.
Now you have movement.
Yeah, movement. Burl can go there. Movement. I have 2 movement, but I can really only do 1. Or 2. It doesn't matter. I can do this, or I can do... Ends up the same.
Or you could get injured.
Go in there.
That's not my plan, but okay. And I need to reshuffle.
There's another card that needs to go down.
Hmm? Oh, yeah, right. So, Dragon's Eye, and what is that? Another Clank.
Dragon's Eye is a dragon thingy.
Mm-hmm.
So dragon thingy needs to happen. So hello to you people still watching. Feel free to say hello. We will happily answer you and converse with you and respond to you.
That dragon really likes me for some reason.
You've put a lot of Clank in. Like, a lot.
Like, well, look, somebody bought a jewel. Time to smack right in the face.
Okay.
Oh, it's Tuesday. Time to smack right in the face.
Okay, I'm not going anywhere this turn.
Apparently not.
But you have a lot of pokey.
Sometimes poking's good.
Pokey, 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 pokey. Just saying. You get 1 gold, and you get to draw 2 cards.
I'm going to actually...
Want to recall?
I'm going to hit the goblin twice.
Boom, boom. Boom, boom.
How much is the cleric worth? The cleric of the sun?
3.
It's worth 3. And that dragon's eye?
5.
What does it say on the fine print?
Draw a card worth 10 if you have a mystery token.
A mystery token? Mastery.
Mastery.
Okay, mastery token. Okay, so if you get out alive. Okay. So that, and it's +2 Clank if I, that makes it a bit more difficult. So it's worth nothing unless I get out alive. That's a tough call.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I'm going to take...
Oh, by the way, black heels.
I know. Cleric of the Sun and Mercenary. I'm going to become a fighter. 2.5s and 5s.
Yeah, just put them on top as usual. What I do.
I could move for 1.
What do you have? 4 burgles and
Scramble.
scramble. Oh, you have a base hand still?
Yeah.
It happens every now and then.
So,
You'll get
it does.
For 1.
basic.
Oh, look at that. A movement potion. For later. That's my movement. And then 5 right. Oh, that one wasn't. Yeah. This one.
Barley mouth.
Ow, 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 ow. Ow, ow.
I'm just trying to figure out like barley mouth.
Right down the street from Paw Prince. Barley mow. Have a snap meet at the barley mow.
No.
Scar's arm is super long. They're kind of long everywhere. I don't mean this in like a strange way. I just mean that they're very, very tall and lanky. This is not like...
I'm trying to decide between the sapphire or the dragon's eye.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, do I want to dual the size of my hand, or do I want this little sapphire?
Is that the difference? Or I would look at what they do.
One's worth 10 if you get out alive. The other one's worth 4 right away.
And I can't live without a great treasure.
Oh, Valrus advised you to go big or go home.
So to go
That's what
dragon
he's
eye?
advising.
Yep. Let's go big or go home right there.
But then my question is, if I don't, does it mean...
If you don't get a
of course,
mastery.
in the deep. I'm not in the deep, so I can't get that anyways. So okay, fine. So I have to put 2 Clank in. But
Oh, it's only acquirable in the deep?
yeah.
Okay.
And I'm not underground yet.
No.
Which means I get to shovel. And oh, look at that! Woo, a diamond. And it's turn. Okay, QP's turn to do the.
I'll do it in a second. I'm just gonna draw my 5 and then.
Come on, 2 red cubes. Not even in the deep, gonna die.
I don't mind.
It's 2 of something.
There's 24 of them.
Okay. So, Conrad, I'm sorry.
Oh, there's 2 of my cubes.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought there were 2 black ones.
No, they're too
Okay.
low.
You keep getting the cards I want turned over. The ones that I were gonna buy.
It's not my fault.
You bought them, and you suggested them.
I got the buying power to buy them.
It's like 2 versus 1 here this entire game.
I'm giving
not-
her suggestions of what she can buy with the points that she has.
I'm not getting involved in this. I literally just try to look at what I think is
It's
actually
all her
viable.
choice.
Okay, draw your other 3 cards that you
Yeah,
add to
I know.
this.
That's what I'm trying to say. Is I need to draw cards. So there's 2 here, and this can go away now, which I'll put there.
And then another one.
Yeah, and I'll just sort of tap that to remind me that it's done. Okay. So let's
got
look
3.
at this. So there's 3 pokies.
You can grab another 2 cards if you wanted. Or you can hit for 1.
Can I see the overlord again? I just want to check myself to see. No, I'm just gonna do it because it looks stupid.
Okay. So you get to draw 2 more cards.
Because I haven't used one of the pokes, so 1,
Okay.
2. Well, I got a stumble, so at least that's balancing, so that goes over there. Okay. So now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, sorry. 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. So 9.
9. Well, you can buy the diamond for 8, but then you have to put in 2 Clank. You can buy a tome and a mercenary for 9.
I can buy everything that's down.
Yeah, basically.
Okay, so I need to see everything with a coin value in that upper,
In this?
in the ones that I don't
Okay,
know
okay.
by heart.
You're still above charm, so.
Yeah, because I can't buy that thing.
Until you're underneath. Under.
Mm. Oh, that could be such a pain.
What?
Drawing more friggin' cards.
Buying the diamond for 8. Getting 8 points worth of at the end. Go bigger, go. I don't know. Underground, yes, I'm probably going to buy one of those.
Did I
Yeah,
have-
Dragon's Eye.
I had 10?
Yeah, 9.
9.
9. Okay, that's what I want to check. It's used for social advice. If I do. I don't need these. These are useless to me.
Okay, what are useless that you...
Don't worry about it. You don't need to know right now until I do a thing.
Okay.
I can strategize. I just need to think.
Okay, so... Okay, so...
This will just be stupid, but whatever. I have the ability, so I'll just do the thing. Take those away.
Okay.
This is staying here and going there.
Haha.
Now, I can do poking. Poking is done. Because it was something stupid that I did because it was stupid. And I have 2 movement. So no, 3 movement. So I will deal with the 3 movement.
We're going underground.
3 movement. I'll just put them there. R. Pickup thing.
2, pick up in anger.
2. 3.
Ah. So that's it.
Yeah, I'm good.
Oh.
That's why I
Diamond.
discard as I go so I don't get
Oh.
confused.
Oh, did you do the dragon thingy before?
What dragon thingy?
There was a dragon card down.
Yes.
The diamond. That was
Yeah, I
done?
drew 2 of Connery's.
Okay. Then it's because another dragon.
Oh.
That part just came.
Yeah, I don't need
I-
suggestions on what to buy. When I just go, I need to know what I'm able to buy.
Okay.
I just want to know based on the amount what I'm able to buy, and then I'll decide from there.
Oh, that's what I was pointing
Oh, I don't know. I'm just telling you.
Yeah.
Just because I know you've done that a few times where you're like, this, but you should really get this. And I'm like, I don't need.
at. I'm like, you could do this, you could do this.
I know,
this,
but
you could do
you-
this.
I can see how he's feeling, so I don't want to do that.
I'm just pointing options. To make it something.
I know, but that's not you emphasize some over others unintentionally. So if I go, I'll just ask, give me the cards that I can buy, hand them to me, and I'll look at them like that. I just figure that's a better system, and it's more because I have to look at them.
Ouch. I go here.
Mm-hmm.
I buy a backpack.
Yep. That's usually the best thing to get, really.
And for 4... It's risky, but I hope I draw Mr. Whiskers before another dragon attack.
And that's...
Shit. That's a no.
What we need is someone to get a car to put dragon things back in.
Mm-hmm.
That's the best thing. But see, with the monsters coming out as they should, it's...
Yeah, I'm probably gonna die this round.
And I trip on my own feet.
Mm-hmm.
So I have, what, 2 movement? And the potions, that's an extra movement, right?
So provided you're not ending up in a crystal cave.
No, I got it.
Yeah, because you didn't move. You're in a crystal cave, but if
Yeah,
you...
I'm going out of the crystal cave.
Yeah.
This is probably gonna... Nope, nope, that's not gonna hurt me. Cool. Because when that uses 1 movement, do that because I have 2 mercenary. I don't get hit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Just take 1. Like idle. And I guess I'm gonna go. Right? And then I'm burning my potion for movement. That's in.
That's 3.
Okay, that's not my movement. So that is... Yay, now buying power and that's good. So 2, 6 buying power. Yeah, it's not. I'll leave another card.
And you gotta put in +2 Clank.
Alright. I'm still. That's all I can do.
Turn over the card, please.
Yeah.
Dragon.
I like that's another drink. No, my luck. No, my luck. Keep these on the card.
3.
Oh, 3? Okay, so I need to draw 1 more. And
Okay. Now you're done, right?
Yeah.
So it's my turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Deal with this first. Okay. Can I see what the orc whatever is?
big rank.
Yeah, I will poke the orc over the... because I
You
get
get 3 coins.
3 coins instead. 1, 2, 3. Thank you. I am going to magically buy a backpack because of where I am. So I just keep 1. This can go out of the game because it's one of the things. Thank you, Connor. Okay, so poked that. Okay, move it. So I'm gonna go 1. Pick up the... Ooh, awesome.
It's a multi-potion.
2, 3.
Alright. Well, you have,
I have 4. Oh shit!
you only have 1
Did I
movement.
space? Never mind.
Yeah.
What did I do?
You-
I went there.
You went...
Okay, so I'll just put that back, even though we'll just pretend I didn't know what it was. Sorry, my brain went poo poo.
Yeah, they won't move.
I know what I did is I counted the
Yeah.
something else instead.
Yeah, they won't move.
Yeah, that's fine. My brain went mer out the window. Bad hand or good hand?
Or is it a hand that you have to keep drawing with? What? Oh, okay, right. So that's over.
And dragon thing.
But, yeah. I did it this time.
Yeah, I'm shuffling, so.
Yeah, my hand is pretty long.
Alright, and it's 3.
Yeah. Well. Yeah, I know.
Cube away. So why are you giggling at your cards?
Oh, this just, that card that just got turned over just rubs it in. So yeah, that happened.
Yeah, but you can't. This is only for depths.
I know, that's
Yeah.
why it rubs it in. Thank you very much
Oh,
for rubbing it in.
Oh, because you can.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thank you. Thank you. Moving on.
However you can get.
4 can barely buy anything useful. In fact, really can't. And Mr. Whiskers for some reason. Which, -2 Clank is absolutely useless. So let's have a dragon attack just for fun. 3 cubes. Let's see how many I can take down with me.
We're all just about the same.
I'm gonna hit the goblin 4 times because what else am I gonna frickin' do?
That's
Yeah.
yeah. AC some shit. And Binder 4, buy 2 mercenaries.
No, I think I'm gonna get the sapphire and put 2 more of these in.
Okay. Well, let's see what we get. Shall we? Okay, let's go again.
Yeah, wait, you have to put those in, don't you?
Oh yeah.
I mean, I know it won't make a big difference.
On
it's just-
death.
One.
Mind you, we have all put in quite a bit of Clank.
Actually, we're about the same in the amount of Clank that we put in. You
Yeah.
still have. You have less in the bag than
I know.
So. 2 explorers. Cool. so I can
Conrad
move for
removed
2.
one of his stumbles too. That's
I can move for 2. So. What? 1. Picking up. 2. And. Ooh, how about that? 2 extra buying power. Actually, I might have to use that. Let's see here. What do I? 2, 4.
Obviously, you're doing the tip of trying to leave early.
Reset as I am.
Never mind.
What?
5. Okay. I'll deal with this first. And this is draw cards. So I will draw a card. Okay. I have to pick up 2 coins, so that'll be done. That's the Dwarven Peddler.
Mm-hmm.
This is not important yet. Okay. Awesome. Alright. When I won't waste the movement. This allows me to take a secret from an adjacent room. And since I already ruined that one anyway.
You're going to take the multi-potion.
Well, might as well. I already ruined it. I might as well just do that. And then that's fair. Because my brain apparently approved. Now. Okay. So I have 3 buying. I'll take the Explorer.
Okay. For bugbear.
It's actually more because I need movement and I'd
Or,
rather have.
okay.
No, I saw the dead run, but you
But it's
happen
too
to make
Clank.
Clank. So, which I don't want right now.
And you don't want to stop in Crystal Caves.
Okay, and then
That actually might be worth it.
1 movement, which I'm going back to where I was planning on going anyway.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Sleight of hand, discarding a burgle to draw 2. Which I drew 2 burgles.
Well, at least that was worth it.
And a 3rd one.
That's actually worth it. You traded 1 for 2.
And a Rebel Miner, which actually lets me draw a card, which lets me draw the last burgle!
And you get 2 coins, right?
Yes.
And you also have 2 more.
That's actually not bad.
But I don't get to move.
No, but it's stuff. That's not necessarily bad. That might help you.
6.
Remember, your cards are worth points if you get the right cards.
Six. Nah, there's nothing useful here. Hopefully this leads to a dragon.
No. Alright. So I'm tripping over my feet, as I always do, almost every turn. One moment. One movement. So
I'm pretty impressed that we had that much damage without having gone up in the dragon rank. Wait a minute.
what?
We did go up when you picked up the
Yes.
flame. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just doing the check of like, wait, how come we haven't gone up? Oh right, Connor and I haven't gotten things. That makes sense.
No, that's really. Although I could go for that actually would be handy. So that's my primary. So yay.
Okay. And here we go. 1, 2,
1 second. Okay.
3,
Get that later.
4, 5. Okay, and that's draw 2 cards. I will do that. 1, 2. This will get poofed so that I don't get confused. Now, I have a bit of a plan in place, I think. Ooh. Okay, I do have a plan.
Okay.
I have 4 swords, and I'm prefacing this now, and I have 1, 2, 3 move, and I'm saying this so that if my brain goes poop, you can correct me right away. So now I'm to 3, and I take that. So I'm 2 3 stabs and 2 move.
Yeah.
I'm right?
Yes.
So I'm two stabs and 1 move left.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ooh! Awesome. And I might as well just do this because I can. And move's done. And I had how many stabs left?
2.
2. The goblin takes 2, right?
Yeah.
Great. So
Yeah.
goblin has been poked. Now, movement's done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can I see what can be purchased with 6 aside from the regular cards? Okay. And I said had 6 buy, right? So I will take a mercenary on top of that. So that's a 1 and that's a 3.
Yeah. Which means we need 2 more cards.
And I'm gonna do a thing now because I can.
Because
This is a use, this is a device.
Yeah.
You're in a crystal cave, you just entered it.
Good point. Shoot, I didn't think of that. Do I have permission to undo that?
You can save for later.
No,
You can't, it's a device.
It's a device
You're
that has to be
instant
used right now.
What I'll do, I'll just swap it with an explorer because they're both the same.
You're actually on the rule book with your chair.
I think it's still impacted by the thing. I didn't even think of that. My brain just went.
Why you wanted? What is it? Permission?
I'm just double checking for he wants to make sure because now he's like, wait.
I thought.
I think it's still
They do
impacted.
not become part of your deck. You perform the use text. Okay, and place it in the dungeon discard pile.
Yeah, it's an instant. So what I'll do is I'll just swap it for an explorer. They're the same value.
Okay.
I think that's reasonable.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which means we get to find out what card number 1 is. Oh, look at that! A ladder.
The ladders are useful. They're actually a good buy.
Yeah, they are actually. Where we need to go.
Okay, so the next card, I choose to discard it anyways because it's the other one. And I get 2 more of them anyway. Woohoo! And finally a movement. 1 movement. So I get 2 gold.
I'll take 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, now I'll do that.
Might as well take 2 more and I'll buy a crown.
Oh. Oh, that's fine.
So that's him done. That's that done. That's that done.
Get it. 5. I'm teaching 5 points for 1. 1 5. 5 points for 1 5.
her for 1. I'll take one of these.
Is it 1 or 2?
Because he has 1
I have
sword.
one sword.
Okay, no, I just wanted to be sure. I was like, wait.
And then 5. Can't do nothing with 5 anyway.
Except for 2 of them.
Which doesn't get me anywhere I want to go. Nice. I'll get a ladder and another mercenary, I guess. I have to use the ladder right away, so that gets discarded.
Yeah, there's the 2 move.
And then, I guess, this one and this one.
Okay. Spear. Alright. 46. So, first of all, I'm going to buy my buying powers.
No, so you don't have to stare at the wizard anymore.
Not only that, but I'll just go here.
Yeah. This way up is.
Yeah, it's hurty, but
It's the only way up.
either that or go back the other way that I would have wanted to.
Even then, you get hurt
It's-
there.
Yeah.
It's designed to be.
This is an ouch one. And oh, look at that.
How many?
And
3?
3.
If you draw a blue cube, I am released. Yay! Woohoo, I'm dead. I'm dead too far to be worth any points.
What? Oh. And that's
So that goes away.
back up.
These guys go away.
Oh, that's right. You lose your things.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's
Sort of
under
there now. So I guess I'll pull back the basic deck and sort that out. And good luck.
Okay.
Oh, it's my turn.
Well, he just
Sorry.
went, right? That's what happened?
Yep.
He just went and he died because of dragon.
Yeah. Because the animated door. So, useless tome. Okay. So, 5. I got 1 movement. 2 swords. I only take 1 damage. We have 1 movement? Yes.
9, 10, 10.
It hurts, but I'm okay. I have 5 pine power. What do I
I
Oh, I
think
could
it's
have done my
24.
bind power. Oh well.
Or 30.
What?
For each player, it's 30. I'm just wondering how much.
Got 3. That takes care of these 3.
Should be a 5x6 square.
Yep.
And
This one's left, which is good.
Oh, you want to know how many are left in the bag?
Yeah, I'm trying to get an idea.
so there we go.
I think it takes 10 to kill you. So.
Yep.
And oh, look at that archaeologist. Your turn. And we're neck and neck. Who's gonna be the second one out?
2, 3,
Four. This is good.
5, and that's a draw card, so I'm gonna do that.
Actually, I was thinking I was gonna be out first.
Well, you're
Like,
probably
no, I
going
mean
to
dead
go-
first. It's
So-
what I meant.
Clank, that's done.
You're joking.
It's a pretty vanilla hand.
It is.
Yeah.
But that's okay.
It's easy to figure out.
2. That's done. The poor cat Clank. 5. You know what? I'm gonna look at. I want the ladder.
You do want that after.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the mercenary is 2, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so I'll take that too.
So you get 2 movement.
I know, that was the point.
Good.
That was the entire point of doing that. 1.
Ouch.
Ouch. Not ouch.
So that's heals 2, right? Plus another. So you get 2 back. Plus you get another movement.
I know.
Actually, don't you get 3 back because you can use the sword to stop that?
I can. Well, I can heal it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, so
Oh,
you can move
shit.
there and no hit.
Yeah, that's exactly. There we go.
Because that actually uses the whole potion.
Mm-hmm.
And then, yeah. Oh, wait a minute.
And you have 2 here.
I had that too.
Hmm.
I totally forgot that I had that.
Okay.
That's okay. That's true.
Okay.
Oh, this goes away.
What?
It's a use.
Yeah. And we get 1 plus cube. Okay. So I'll get a draw card for that. Yeah, mercenary, chirp, and that. Me being a klutz. And that's already used up, so. So I have 6 bind power. Cool. Okay, you go take archaeologist. And 4 left. And 4 attack.
There's a lot of things to poke on that thing.
Okay, so I have 4. You know what? I'm gonna poke the ogre.
Okay.
And I get it. That takes care of the attack, and now the movement, which gets me to the flag.
Which means and then next turn they're.
He's down on the track, yeah.
At least I'm on the track.
So let's put it there because then the next. Okay. 1.
But that means I get to count up my points.
8.
4.
Is that? And nothing. Okay.
5. Okay, well, number 1. Dwarven blah blah whatever.
So I need my normal thing.
Okay. Dwarf. Since I'm there. I'll do. So it's gonna be 6. I'll just do this. 4, 3. I'll buy the next highest crown.
So
To just go in the discard of these. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's just done because I was there. Teleport.
and that's my base deck. Where's the
And
base?
then I can't use the move.
Where'd you put your base deck?
In case it.
So that's my base deck.
Adjacent means connected in this case, I assume.
Yes.
Mm.
So, like the Crystal Cave.
Yeah. Pretty much.
So you can move and then teleport because you can teleport.
Thank you.
9.
Thank you for pointing that out. Yeah, so move, I'll have to... I'm not ouch because of that.
So that's 10.
Teleport to adjacent, so I guess I teleport here.
Mm-hmm.
And then 1, 2, 4. 4.
You have a Dragon Shrine, which...
Is it a use?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, for now I'll leave that one.
It allows you to bounce anything in your play area or discard pile.
There's a stumble, but at this stage, getting rid of the stumble won't make a big difference.
The Apothecary is worth points.
Yeah, that's exactly. Can I see the apothecary?
Sure.
That's kind of epic. Yeah, so I'll do that. And I'll just stick a mercenary in for sake of... Unless there's something else that's worth 2 that's points. Because 1, 2, 3, 4... No, I have 4, never mind. I'm good. There's nothing worth 1. So that's done. Checking the discards.
Yeah.
50. So this is 50.
I think I bought too many mercenaries.
16.
Right, I have to go again, don't I? Well, Scar has to move up.
Yeah. And there's a dragon attack plus whatever cube.
So dragon.
So, yeah.
Dragon attack.
Did those go in?
Yep.
Okay.
But my red ones and his blue ones count as black.
So,
So I in essence
I think I have... I'm going to look at... I think I have 4.
So you had 3 black and 1 red. Or 1 hit.
Okay.
1.
1,
Keep messing up my
2, 3, 4, 5.
Excellent.
10.
So you can negate all of those monsters and essentially get
1,
50. Oops. 50.
2.
60.
3.
I'm just going to do one thing. 2.
Yeah, I know. And
1, 2, 3, 4. What's worth 4 most points? And is that card blank because it wasn't filled?
No, it wasn't filled, but
you would have gotten a dragon attack. It's a
Anyways,
dragon attack. You
so
can't have 2
Only one
dragons.
happens, yeah.
Yeah.
Is anything worth points?
Other than if you had 7, you'd be that, but
I don't.
nothing on the word.
No, that's fine. It's just worth doing if it was.
Okay.
There,
Let's figure out.
that's it.
Okay.
So now I can't do that.
And you
Getting
get
a 50. 60. No, 50. 64. 65. 7.
I didn't manage to get any of those.
Right. So 15.
So the Dwarven Peddler's not worth anything?
65.
Okay, so I might as well toss the Dwarven
67.
Peddler in the other pile.
I think it doesn't. So, chalice, dragon, egg, and munchie. I don't know. I don't have any of those. Unless that counts. That's not a chalice.
Yep.
So,
Wow. I have the chalice. Do I need the chalice? 77.
this is
And you're probably gonna
30, 50, 9,
Mm-hmm.
plus 8. 67. 70.
You won.
72. 74. 76. 77. 78.
Oh, you won by 1. Oh, wow. I had 77. Oh, that was... So I was like, okay, I got what I need. I'm going to try and survive my way out. But that Dragon Age, yeah. It's an okay card. Kind of dangerous if you don't get one of those masteries. But when it kept getting hit, I'm like, okay, I'm probably going to be the first one out. And but
I've got an explorer now.
what could you? How much would you have?
Not a lot.
Wow. Did you count this on that?
So what other game are we going to play?
What time was that?
It is 1 in the morning. 1:24.
Well, I think I'm about done.
Yeah. No, I figured that.
So it's like, so I'm kind of going.
I think. Can you check that this is the base deck so I don't confuse myself?
Sure. I learned a secret is it's actually gray on top when it's the base cards.
Yeah.
Yeah, it usually is. I'm just doing I'm making sure that I'm not trusting my brain is what's happening.
So what I'll do is I'll put these in order so that they don't...
Yeah.
These are explorers.
Where? Yes.
These are mercenaries. These are other things that go in the...
Regular deck.
Yeah.
Well. That was beginner's luck for me to actually survive. I know if I would have continued exploring, I probably would have.
Well, that's why I healed myself.
Yeah, and
with whatever I had because I had to.
Yeah. And it was only a lucky draw that I got the.
Because really.
Movement. Oh, I still had quite a bit of the black in there. Wow.
1, 2, 3. So that goes with the blue.
It's only the black ones that are separated out for some odd reason.
Yeah. Well, it's because they want it to make it easy to pour in.
Yeah.
And start the game.
Yeah.
So I'll take the black.
Do these normally go in a bag in the bag?
Yeah, there's a big Ziploc bag for them. Yeah.
Okay.
But Clank. Keep you on.
Oh my god. Ow, 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 ow.
Typically, I bet you Connor probably would have won. We survived.
Had he had not had trouble getting movement.
Yeah.
It's the typical. That's why I don't try to plan myself too far ahead. I look at what I'm getting in the turn and go.
I just went.
What do I need most? But it's cards. Cards. Any cards is like playing dice. It's just they're a bit less.
It's the luck of the draw.
Box.
Box.
Okay,
behind.
so we're going to say goodnight. We're just